I'm here. Nobody's here. Oh, there's some people here. I don't see any comments though. All right. Well, I am live. I am live on YouTube, Instagram. Oh. I. Okay. There we go. I am live on YouTube, Facebook, on Twitter, TikTok, and all the other ones. And yeah, I'm trying to see where everybody's at. What the hell? Okay. Okay. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening. Are you guys here? Somebody's here. Hey, Bran. Hey, Bran. Thanks for being here. I'm trying to get TikTok to work. It never works instantly. I don't know why. It makes me really freaking mad. Hold on. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. I could be doing this wrong. Oh, there's my recap. I'll be right there, guys. I'm so sorry. Hey, Bran. Thanks for being here. Just trying to find my link here. Okay. Chase the heat. Krista, be right there, guys. I'm trying. Sorry I'm late. I'm just trying to literally get this. God damn it. I gotta mute this. Share. Copy. Okay. All right. Wait, then. Oh, wait. I was there. I don't get it. All right. Fuck it. I don't care anymore. I don't care about TikTok anymore. It's not working. Anyway, fuck it. I gotta shut that. Okay. Hey. Oh, Larja. Oh my god. This freaking episode was so good. Now I'm screwed myself again. God damn this fucking thing. Be right back, guys. Okay, I'm here. Fucking goddamn day. All right, well, we're doing recaps. Our recap and after show and all the. Hey, Dad. Thanks for being here. Thanks for earlier. Oh my god, guys, you have no idea. Well, I'll tell you later. It was a mess. But I can't get TikTok to work either. I don't know what's happening with that. I'm also, but yeah, we're live on all of them. So live on all of the platforms, and I cannot get to. So not a lot of people here. Larja, would you like to join? Larja, I have all the notes, and I need your opinion. You said you just watched it, right? Let me invite you. I love my co-host over here. Larja, hey James Collins. James Collins, I appreciate you so much. Copy. Is that copied? Okay. This is for Larja, guys. Why won't I hit? Can't be so like paste? Okay. So, oh my gosh, what the fuck? What was that? Okay. There it is. Streamer drink. Krista, get. Oh my god. Krista. Just open the wrong damn thing. There we go. There's the link, Larja. Okay. So, what the fuck is up with BRITNI? Okay. I'm Reality with Krista Marie. Please hit all the buttons. Hey, James Collins cares. Love you. Please definitely drop a link in there if you have it. I don't know if for your channel. My mod's not here. I don't know where my mirror is, guys. If one of my mods shows up, please put James Collins cares. Unless James, you want to put in there for me. But what a day, guys. Like, just I'm so glad I'm here. I didn't go to the doctors. I don't even know. I can't even tell you. First of all, I was getting ready this morning and then my internet completely gone. Completely gone. I had no phone. I had no nothing for hours. I had literally I finally figured out how to call my dad from the freaking iPhone from here. It was just a whole thing. But yeah, Large, I dropped the link for you. Yeah, so sorry about all the lateness, but yeah, let's get into this recap. So, Brittany, what the fuck is wrong with her? I'm sorry, something's up with her. I liked her at the very beginning, and I didn't like Bronwyn, and now I love Bronwyn. I'm obsessed with Bronwyn, and I just Brittany. Listen, I'm Jersey. You record me, you're a snitch. You gotta go. Like I don't. No, you no, you can drop a link. Anybody can drop a link. Yeah, you can drop a link. Anybody can drop any link you want. I mean, I appreciate it. Like my mods, definitely. But no, you can drop your link, definitely. No, you can. And Lady Virgo. I don't know where. Yeah, she's not here. Something happened last night. I think Joel. Something happened last night. But who ever told you that? Anybody can drop a link. I mean, I can drop my own links. I know that, but you should be able to do it if you get a chance. But yeah, I don't know what's up with Brittany. I agree with everybody else. I don't trust her as much as I can't stand Heather. I'm so fucking done with Heather Von Teese, even if she's not getting on my nerves right now. But I am like, why are we having to like literally forget now? I'm gonna have to blame Dana for this. Blame my bestie Dana because her not giving them permission to use that shit, that whole storyline with the shit. So our whole storyline of the Von Teese and the Finsta account and all that crap. I guess we're not going to talk about it. Fuck it, right? We're not going to talk about it. I don't understand. Listen, like I said, I'm the wrong person to ask to get over anything. I don't get over shit. I don't know why. I just don't. And I'm not over this. I need to know who the Finsta account belongs to. I need to know who the fuck Lisa Barlow is fucking for courtside seat jazz tickets, okay? Anybody want to tell me that? If you don't, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's the only drama I need to know right now. Who is she fucking for courtside seat tickets to the Jazz? Why is her storyline all going on all of a sudden? Like, all of a sudden now it's like, no, Lisa and Whitney are fine. I don't think so. They're so, like, I blame Dana. I think I hear Larja. Where am I at? Yes, you are. Hey.
Happy Friday!
Happy Friday.
Happy first freaking recap of our Real Housewives of Salt Lake City 2025.
Yo, if you ever record me, we're not friends any longer, okay? On our cast trip, if you record me at all without my permission, we're no longer friends, okay?
Yeah, like just that's ridiculous. And I am currently booting up on my Peacock the last episode of last season because I just finished this episode of this season, and I'm feeling like the way they let Brittany off the hook is vastly different for a far worse offense than what Monica did. And I was upset when you was like, girl, you want to do it? I was like, yes, because I'm staying mad about that. That is ridiculous. They caught her in the act and let her off with it and cried with that bitch by the end of it. And Monica reposted tweets. She never recorded those bitches.
Never. And it was Jen Shah. I don't get it. They're like, first of all, the Finsta stuff. We're going to just forget about what we're going to figure out what Whitney was screaming about this entire season. You're such a liar, Lisa. I know it was you. Yeah. Ellie Baba. It's like, all right. So because Dana wouldn't give them permission to use the Finsta story.
Who wanted their permission?
Dana Wilkie. So she had the fake. So the Finsta account that we think Heather was using that's been messaging Dana for 2 years before Von Teese was even Von Teese, before Jen went to jail, and it ended up stopping this year when the Hallie Baba stuff happened. And she knew it was a housewife. She narrowed it down to Heather, Tanisha, and probably Meredith. Because it was given information like Lisa does coke, things like that. So it's not Lisa, because Lisa wouldn't tell people she does coke. And Meredith's all great and amazing.
But it does explain the junk food.
Yeah, that, and she looks awful. Like Lisa looks, I hate to say it, she just looks bad. Like she looks like the life force has been drained from her face.
Yeah, with that smeared suntan, spray tan at the end of it, it was so blotchy. It looked like she had something like we need to pray.
Yeah. So, I mean, I like when they go away, right? This Porto Arta stuff, but I'm okay with conflict resolution, except I'm just so Jersey that it takes me so long to get over shit. Like, I'm not over Monica yet. Like, remember?
Neither.
Like, what the fuck? Like, what are we doing here? Like, okay, so we have a Sprinter van again. and another Spencer Van argument because Brittany decides to lie. And then she lied 4 or 5 times on what she was doing. I really think it's a big deal to record somebody, especially because she's so weird. Like, what is she doing it for? You know what I mean? Like, I don't understand what she was doing it for. And why was she like, I don't know, making faces? I guess they said she was like making faces. I don't know who's her friends that she's sending it to. That's what I want to know. Like, why are you making fun of us and don't fucking be here? I mean, yeah. I mean, I don't know. Like, I can't stand his drying out Meredith anyway, or like Lisa, but still, like, I don't. I mean, Bronwyn's amazing. I think. What do you think about Bronwyn? Are you there? Larja, you're muted somehow, some way. Larja, she must be talking to somebody. I forgot she's in California, so she's 3 hours ahead. Sometimes she's. Now I do. Yeah, I do.
I was
So
muted. You're right.
What do you think about Bronwyn?
Bronwyn, Ben loved her since she came on the scene with the gangsta lean. Love
Yeah.
her.
Yep.
I like that she is following the formula without adding too much.
Right,
like
right.
She just simply takes it right back to whoever was involved in the story, and she never puts 10 on it. They always act like she puts 10 on it. But she literally is like, oh, this, and she says it's so easy. And they always kind of like interpret it like she's really harsh, but I didn't take it as harsh.
I don't think it's harsh either.
So I've been a Bronwyn fan. I like her fashion. I like her snark. I like her old man, that he don't take no stuff.
Nope.
I like it.
He has a backbone, at least. Sean has a backbone. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? But the thing is, just... I don't know. I just feel like we have to. I think at the reunion. So the reunion was just filmed, right?
Right.
So usually, I think we find out that necklace wasn't real, which is so disappointing because I don't care that it's fake. I just care that they lied. You know what I mean?
Whose necklace?
The $4 million necklace, birthday necklace, which is.
Oh no way! That wasn't real.
No, it wasn't, which just sucks because, like, I feel like I don't know. I was like, oh wow,
how did that come out? I didn't see that. Did she admit it?
Well, yeah,
it seems like she would just admit it.
Hey, Tony B. So basically, I guess at the reunion, they're like, I guess they find out he's not as rich as they say he is. I don't fucking know. The thing is, I think that she's very charitable and she's likable, and I don't care if you're rich anyway. Like, I stopped watching this for Rich a long time ago. Mm-hmm. Like I got over it when we got Gina, what's her face on there from OC. So like, I don't really care that you have money. I care that you lie about it. Or like you pretend to be something. And again, I don't give a shit. He owns fucking Palm Pilot. So just because he's not as rich as he says he's still rich.
He invented Palm Pilot, the original Blackberry Palm Pilot.
He's Palm Pilot. Yeah, he's Palm Pilot guy. Oh. Yep. So that's why, like, I guess they have so much money. I mean, allegedly. But the thing is, too, like, I think they're doing everything they can to discredit her. And I don't understand it. It's like, not as bad as they did it with Monica. But it's like, these bitches are fucking each other over. Like, they're not going to last much longer. Like, and I told them, they're going to have to start fucking each other over. Because that's the name of the game. And they can't fucking fight well, they got rid of Monica. So they can't fight with her. And so, it's like every other minute, it's like, Lisa... I wasn't happy with you, and I wasn't involved in this conversation. I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like it's almost like you're a rat, almost kind of. It kind of makes me. Yeah, I like Bronwyn. I just don't like her going to Lisa and being like, "Yeah, we were all talking about you. I'm sorry, I said what I said."
I don't know why she keeps going to Lisa. That's what I'm concerned with. I'm like, why? The lady keeps treating you like shit. And now I'm like, oh, and you're Heather's friend and you're kissing Lisa's ass like this? That's weird.
I know. It is. And it's like, I don't get why this fucking thing's pissing me off. Sorry. I don't understand why it has to be Lisa. Like, she can kiss anybody else's ass. Why does it have to be Lisa?
Exactly.
Like, she cares way, way, way too much what Lisa thinks. But again, Lisa also is fucking psychotic. Like, she's like, oh, they were all talking about it. Like, God forbid somebody fucking says anything about her or has an opinion about the way she treats people. Lisa. So, like, yeah, the way they were talking on that boat with Bronwyn admitting that Todd might have cheated. I don't fucking know. I just feel like they could have been like a little more sympathetic. So I get what they were saying about Lisa. I do. Because this was the episode where before this, because we've been off for 2 weeks, is the last episode is when they were on the boat and she was crying about, you don't understand, he's cheated on me, or he had an emotional affair. I don't know. He was texting somebody and the daughter saw him. All that crap. And she like lays it all out for them. But she tells them at a good time. BRITNI says shit where it's like, you're recording me. Oh my God, me.
Yeah.
We have sex. Oh God, I have sex. First of all, but why are you saying on TV if it's such a fucking problem? What the fuck are you talking about it for? Like, why would you bring it up? And again, like she got a free pass. It's like, all right, like again, maybe they're just doing the thing I said, like they're fucking each other over. They agree to fuck each other over in the beginning. So look, have conflict resolution. I'll fuck you over, you fuck me over, then I'll fuck you, then you fuck me. Because that's basically what they do.
Sounds like an orgy.
Like they can never just use their own drama. Like like they all have their own home drama. They all do. We don't have a clue what the fuck's up with Heather. I don't know where.
Yeah, Heather didn't give any storyline. She was all messy.
She don't pump on a fucking block.
She didn't share how she got her snatch. She didn't share what she did to fill in. She didn't show us nothing at the beauty lab. She showed us the living room 3 times and stirred up shit and asked people stupid questions.
I know. Yeah, I know. I again, and also Meredith.
Meredith is weird.
She's just fucking weird. So the trip, I don't know. This is Lisa's trip, but she literally wants to have a conversation about what they were talking about, but they don't get that until the very fucking end. But of course, they go ATVing, and that's when she decides she's going to record them. And BRITNI tells 3 different lies on what happened. Like they're literally in the middle of arguing.
It was at least 4. It was at least 4. It was at least 4.
Yeah, they're like literally like I'm like okay. And then, of course, I love Mary. Mary, I get Mary. Mary's like, fuck it, I don't like her. She was recording us. And Mary's like, Mary is the one who makes the most sense.
Yeah.
She's like, look, like, you have issues. And Lisa, she's like, I can't even be around you. I'm going to be afraid you're recording me. I'm like, bitches, wait till you realize you have a fucking reality TV show and you have cameras in your face. Like,
she's been recording them is the thing. She just got caught.
Weird.
That's why she was so comfortable with that. She did it right in front of him.
It's so weird. You can act like honestly, she could act like she was taking a selfie. I don't understand why she was so weird about it. Like,
I love the 8th housewife that gave us a 2-minute countdown of how long she had been recording.
I know. And they're like, well, it's like, shut up. But why are you doing that? It's like, what are you like? I don't understand what you're doing. Like, oh, well, it sounded like you were doing you recorded for a long time. She's like, what do you mean? This was on the after show, I think, actually, or it was conventional. But anyway, the whole thing with like, I don't know. This was like a filler episode, but it was a good episode because we kind of seen why they don't say too much about BRITNI any longer. Like, I know who's in here. I said this was for Larja. Dustin, I told you I was only having Larja come up because I get when too many people on the panel, I get too turned off. But anyway, so Meredith's fucking losing it because she's like, Heather, BRITNI's weird behavior. Like, I guess something's off. Well, Meredith, of course, I don't know if she was throwing up, if she was, what did she say? She was a coughing fit now. She has about a coughing fit. And BRITNI's like, Meredith, are you okay? I heard you throwing up last night, crying. And Meredith's like, huh? Like, I don't know. So telling Heather that. Heather's like, yeah, it is kind of weird. And then it's like, of course, Meredith, of course, her and Lisa, they think they have like this iron like dome around them, basically, and that nobody's ever going to fuck with them. Like, they're the Real Housewives and nobody's going to fuck with you. It's like, Lisa, people are going to fuck with you. Like, we don't even want you here anymore. Like, I don't understand. She's like, no, you're not going to talk to me like that. Nope. This is my trip. Fuck you. This is my trip. If you don't agree with me, fuck off. It's like, all right, Lisa, it's not really your trip because Bravo paid for it. They just put your name on it, to be honest. And you didn't fly them private, I don't think.
Right.
Whatever. But it's like, Meredith is like, she's insinuating. I mean, I don't know. Is she insinuating she has an eating disorder? I don't think she's doing that.
I don't think she did. I didn't even get that. I was like, ooh, am I like, well, how did I? But then again, there was some different shit in Utah because remember when they were at the bat mitzvah and she was like, that's so tunnels and bridges.
Yeah. And I'm like, huh? I didn't even know that. I didn't know what that meant.
Me neither. I have never, and I've heard lots of slang. I've never heard that.
Yeah, I mean, her nails are tunneling bridges. Okay.
Yeah.
Apparently, it means like ghetto or like not
Yeah.
expensive. I don't fucking know. But I mean, listen. I think I'm fashionable, but I don't know. I don't really vibe with any of anybody's fashions really on any of these franchises. So who am I really to talk? Because I don't really like. Yeah, I never see. Oh, hey, Manny. The thing is, they have to force them to hang out. That's what I keep saying. Now it sucks because we got to this season, and a whole lot of shit happened, and we're like trying to wait for it to pick back up, and it was doing good until last year, and now it's like they have to force it. They have to force them to hang out, and then they have to force them to drink, play games, so they can get their content, and the producers can go home. Because if not, they're there filming all day long, and they're like, Jesus Christ, how can we get these bitches to fucking fight instead of literally like, oh, maybe she has, I don't think she has an eating disorder though. I just think that I think Brittany was being messy and she was probably having a coughing fit. Unless we find out later the reason she got her boobs done is because she had a mastectomy or something. I don't know. I didn't go with eating disorder. I thought sick, like, oh, she's sick, like cancer sick or something. Because I was thinking
I
that
don't know. I think she would want compassion if she was sick. She would definitely lean into that. Hey, Manny, Happy New Year.
New Year. This is a leave it to Manny.
You're
No,
right.
it to Manny.
She never eats.
You're right. She doesn't eat.
I see her drink.
That's well, that would make sense. Crying and throwing up. But I mean, Heather drinks from sun up to sundown when she's there. Remember? That's how she got her a black eye, allegedly.
Right?
It's like drinking from 5 in the morning all the way till 5 at night, and then all the way again till 5 in the morning, and you wake up with a black eye and you don't know why.
Hey, Bianca, thanks for coming through.
Yeah. Thanks. Oh, he was here. Oh, hey, Bianca. I'm so glad everybody's here. I didn't think anybody's going to show up tonight. Hey, thanks for showing up. Thanks for joining.
No, right on. Happy New Year, darling.
I don't know Linda, but thanks for joining. So yeah, I just feel like this is a good. See, this is like when I started. So last season, this is when I started to like, oh, I like them again. They're pretending to be friends with Monica, which I thought they were really friends, and that's kind of what made me mad because I like by the time they get to the trips, it's like I want them to be friends. I don't want to see the shit that they're doing. I don't want them to see like to literally try to ice somebody out like they did with Monica, and then they're so petrified of her coming back, and they're so afraid of getting fucked over. Bitches, you're on a Real Housewives show. What do you think is going to happen? That is right. What you're there for. And if you don't,
I mean, but you, ma'am, my spidey senses are little going off. You know why?
Why?
Because Brittany knows there's cameras in the van.
I know, it's so weird. That's what I'm saying. She could have really played it off somewhere. She could have played it off just like, I'm taking a selfie. Look at these witches. Like, you know what I mean? But hey, look at these witches.
Well, that was one of her. I think that was her third excuse.
I'm sending my daughter a thing. I don't know how to use it. I was saving it for later. I would honestly, I'd record them just to play it later. Be like, do you fucking hear yourselves? Do you hear yourselves?
Yeah.
Because I know a lot of them are like, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. Well, in the Bravo camera proved you did, but I also have it on film. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I just think it's weird. Like, how do you not know how to have girlfriends? Heather says she's literally the perfect model of what a Salt Lake City Mormon housewife is basically like. Like, they have no experience.
She is, or that Brittany is.
Brittany, like, she has no experience with friendships or like real, like, you know what I mean? Like, I guess I don't know how to be a friend.
She experience with men friendships. Mm-hmm.
A lot of men, though.
So upset when she said that she had a whole team of rotation.
Yes, thank you.
She does.
Thank you. So what is it? It's a big deal that you're sleeping with Jared. I don't know why you would fucking say it if it's such a problem and you just got your daughter back.
And it had zero to do with when we were talking about Brittany. We're talking about, why are you recording me?
Right. Bitch? It's like, why?
That's what we were talking about. We're not talking about who you're blowing or your community peeing Jared, who is also boning the freaking eyelash technician, allegedly. I don't know. Let Angie K's sunglasses tell it.
Eyebrow lady, I don't know, allegedly. I need my glasses. I can't see. The thing is, I feel like she looks so pretty on Watching Up like Brittany did a couple weeks ago. She had this huge glow up, but I don't know. I don't know if she's coming back.
She looked really nice just at the dinner. Like, she has like, she's like I don't know. She's like that paint that changes colors.
Yes. So freaking pretty.
Really good. And then she looked really bad.
It's me though. Wait. That's fucking me. Like, if you saw me without my hair and makeup and shit, like, you would be like, trust that. I just look. It takes me a really long time for the glam part of this. That's kind of why I feel like kind of figure out how to not.
Meredith was doing way too much in that van. I was thinking, calm down, lady. You're vile. I had you in my home.
Oh,
You're
I know. She's like, I had you in my home. You should leave. Like, Meredith,
is crazy.
watch yourself back, you dry bitch. Like, you look awful. You look like a complete psychotic person. Like, she's like, I guess I was a little too hard on her. Yeah, bitch, you're a little too fucking hard on her. Like, it is annoying. I would have to address it and be like, bitch, what the fuck are you doing? Like, I really don't think I can.
And then the lies. Like, you're a whole grown woman. And we're in a van full of people who like to try to make each other take accountability. Yeah. And you just got here, so we're going to deal with you right now today, so you know how to move forward. Okay. Exactly. So that's where we're really trying to go. It was her lies that made them get hyped up. And then another lie, and it made somebody else get hyped up. And then another lie, and then Bronwyn got hyped up. And by the fourth lie, she had to leave the van.
Oh, I know. I was doing the hyperventilating thing today. I my dad. I called my dad like, my cable's out. I can't do my show. I was like, really? That was Brittany. Gosh. I pulled a Brittany today.
Oh my gosh. Bless your heart.
But I mean, again, she kind of does. I mean, I don't know. Meredith took it too far.
It's 4:44 here. What time is it there?
Oh, it's probably 7:44.
Oh, 7:44.
Happy 4:44 though. Like,
Thank you.
Like, oh, and forgot run the most benevolent timeline possible.
Papa Curves. Yep, the most benevolent timeline possible. We can choose it and speak it into existence. Yep.
Yep, we are in the most benevolent. It's where we start, and that's where we end up. And thank God this day I'm not going to jinx it, but her fucking behavior is just weird, Brittany. It's really strange. It's very calculated, but I don't think that she does have a lot of life experiences. I think that it's not excusable though. Like, for somebody in your 40s to act like you don't. I mean, just say you're being a housewife. She's being a housewife. She's being messy like a housewife. You know. Yeah. She did see the show. There's no doubt in my mind she saw the show, but again. We got to wait. Roman has to go and tell Lisa all this, and Lisa kind of ruins the whole thing. But it's again, Lisa loses it, calls Whitney a fucking bitch. Like, I don't understand. I would in real life, these people would not be hanging out. But it's like Angie's sick of Roman. Whitney jumps in, and Lisa tells her to shut the fuck up, and she's like, oh, and then her confessional with the gag thing. I wish somebody would just give Whitney a gag. I'm sure she's used to using them with Justin. It's like, what? Grow up, you idiot. Just sounds too dumb. Ooh, ho, 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 you use gags and balls. It's like, okay, Lisa.
Yeah, like, ooh, that was a burn.
Ooh, exactly. Like, oh, your reads are really good, Lisa. Oh, she thought she had something good earlier, though. She's like, I Googled something more like glam, and I should have just Googled how to bury a bitch. It's like,
oh, yeah, that was a good one.
I'm like, that wasn't you. Where'd you get it from? You stole that.
But yeah, one of her hair technicians probably gave it to her.
Like, oh man, I like that.
Somebody from her glam squad gave that to her.
Yeah, they were good reads. Like, you sound
because that was a good one. That was.
Oh my God, how are you? You're in California, aren't you?
Yeah, but I'm in Central California, so I'm far from the fires and the smoke.
Oh, well, you have to say a quick prayer.
Well, it's kind of hazy, but I can't even smell it when I go outside where I am. But I can kind of see it. It's weird.
I feel weird not mentioning it. We should probably say a quick prayer and for people. I mean, I know there's a lot of mansions that went up in flames, and I'm sure that there's people.
Well, actually, I sent you the. Oh no, I didn't send it, but I posted it. I did a whole thing on the, like the celebs' houses burnt it.
Oh, like, did you?
Jennifer Tilly had to.
No way.
Her and her dude went to the casino.
No way.
And then, Paris Hilton's house is gone.
And wait. The house we just saw. Wait. The house we just saw Jennifer Tilly in, it's gone?
No, they had it because remember she said that was her house to have fun in.
No, dude. Yeah.
And so, but I showed a video on there of how from satellite images it showed that 3 smokes happened at the same time.
Yes, and they were flying over. They're like, "There's where it started." That's like, why do you fucking put it out? Where it's
because of the gale force winds. The wind was over like 85 miles an hour for some reason that day.
Okay, so
you really to a frenzy, And everybody here in California was saying, "Oh my God, we're so crazy. We're like, if it's not an earthquake, we don't know how to act." I'm not.
Listen, I'm so devastated. I'm
One
so
of those.
traumatized from my earthquake. Okay, you guys have.
Oh, and then there was an earthquake today in San Francisco.
What the fuck? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, no.
Wow. Wow. We're on the most benevolent timeline because I mean, I feel like it could have been so much worse. Remember how, okay, every
That
city,
is,
think about how every city has had a major fire that trying to erase history, it seems like. Chicago, there's like every city, major cities had a major fire where the whole town is burnt down. And I
yeah.
truly believe someone's burning that they were trying to burn down some evidence. I do not, I'm actually subscribing a little bit to the Allie Carter situation. Like her saying how they were going to literally burn shit the fuck away, which I don't know. It just seems weird because I think they're like, oh shit, we didn't get what we wanted. Let's start another fire. You
I
know?
don't know. I mean, the benefit of displacing 100,000 people
Is
in
there?
a state with the
Yeah.
fifth, aren't we like either the third or the fifth largest GDP in the world? Um, like that's crazy that this is happening here. And never mind. I was gonna say,
Yeah.
okay, so it's crazy how what it looks like is what we've been watching happen in Gaza.
Yeah.
Most benevolent timeline.
Most put them on time. Listen, okay, so there's a really good TikTok out there. I don't know, it's a long one. And it's this guy who explains what actually what apocalypse, I can't say that word. Apocalypse.
Apocalypse.
Yes, what it means.
Apocalypse.
It actually means to start anew, tear everything
Right.
down. No. And he
Yeah.
said, think about everything that's been happening in Gaza and everywhere. All these things are happening at once.
Mhm.
And they want peace. They're going to try to keep doing, they're going to. We have how many more days? I mean, I hope we make it because I just feel like every day something's happening. Every day since this year started.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, no, I agree that the way things are happening, mhm. And part of the waking up is like the Mother Earth too. She's stretching.
Yes.
Think
Yes.
of that, like we're practically barnacles on Mother Earth, and we've been
Yes.
just messing with her and doing all this stuff
She
and
shakes
messing
you
with
off
her
if you don't want to be.
hair and poking her skin and drilling her oil, her lifeblood, and her minerals from her, fracking
Yes.
her, you
Yep.
know. And then the people, as it turns out, I'm in California. Been here, I'm a Californian, and I had no idea that two people, like this one couple, owns like 60% or 80% of the freaking water reserves out here.
What?
And that's why there was no water because they're
Oh,
using it all for
I heard.
fucking Fuji water and pistachios. And they
And
have like,
fish or something, crayfish or save
yeah.
the fish.
And so everybody's looking at Gavi Gav like
Right.
he's crazy. And
And
these
somebody tried to
people have all the freaking water.
yeah, and then somebody one of the reporters try TMZ's trying to blame the people for leaving their sprinklers on. That's why there was no water. Not that he didn't refill the fucking whatever, the resources weren't refilled. They're trying to blame the people, saying they left their sprinklers on because they didn't want their house to burn. I'm like, oh, here we go. So not only did they cancel their insurance a couple weeks ago, they set their goddamn houses on fire.
Well, some of the insurance wasn't canceled a week ago. It's been over the course of time because as
Oh yeah, you
I've been keeping up on it
yeah,
and
yeah.
tracking it for at least 2 years now.
You
They've been rescinding their insurance, canceling their policies because
too dangerous,
of
right?
the weather. Yeah, it's too
Yes.
dangerous to cover it. And so if you paid like an extra rider type of thing or an extra fee, then that's why it's not covered just within your policy anymore. So I don't know if people didn't read their policy and they thought that their current one included natural disasters, and now they're trying to use it and they're like, oh, ma'am, but
Yeah.
also is something for the rest of us in the world to
Yeah.
like, use this as a learning experience and like check your policies because
I need you.
floods,
I need you.
wind, earthquakes,
Larja.
rain, all that.
We don't have homeowners right now.
Yeah, see,
We need
and
it.
that's
We need it bad. Like I'm so
yeah,
afraid something's gonna happen.
yeah,
We got
definitely try to get something. I don't know what it's like
we
out there.
transferred. It's I don't know.
Is it like did they turn your guys off too? They like made it hecka high.
No, we put the deed in his like we transferred the deed over, put my name on it. His we just I don't know. He let the fucking homeowners insurance lapse or something. I don't know what he did, but then he tried to put it back on like Geico or something, and they kept denying. He kept saying we're getting denied for our credit. I'm like, huh? Just goddamn put fucking homeowners right. I don't understand it. I didn't know you had to have good credit to get insurance. That's what he keeps
You
saying.
know, they have been taking credit into consideration.
Well, Jesus,
They've been letting algorithms into the thing so that you can get more instant approval. And so the
we
algorithm considers credit as an indicator of not only ability but like
didn't have credit.
primaries and all that stuff. So
What if you,
unfortunately, it's one of their parameters that they use to like, in my opinion, it's like, you know, it's like wealth discrimination.
what
You
if you
know,
don't have
if you
credit?
had
Like
all your money, you wouldn't have bad credit.
the things we don't even have. We don't have. He doesn't have any credit. That's the thing. There's no mortgage on there. There's no. They have the car's paid off. Like he had good credit because he paid off the mortgage like a long
Yeah.
time ago. But the fact that like we don't have any credit now, it's like we don't have any credit cards or anything. So it's like we can't do
Well,
it. We can't get any
if
kind of.
you
I'm like,
have zero credit, then just go get
I have offer credit. Yeah, I have offer credit.
just go get that Capital One. This is not an advertisement or something like that. And grab yourself a little freaking credit card, pay on it for 3 months, and reapply.
Is that really a thing? I didn't know that was really going to be a thing that we would be able to get homeowners. I really
If you
didn't.
have zero insurance, I mean, if you have
Zero,
zero
and the
credit,
zero homeowners insurance.
yeah,
Zero. I have part. Well, I have awful fucking credit. My credit is shot to shit. I owe the IRS a lot of money, so I don't really exist. He's the one that has like no credit. Well, he had credit, but everything. The thing is, he got everything that was ever on his credit report got paid off in time.
yeah,
So
like so.
why aren't
And
they let? He has
unfortunately,
nothing.
it's
So
like a
it's like,
penalty to
I
have
guess.
no debt.
It's
Unfortunately.
crazy. I fucking bullshit. I'm like,
So
what the
just let
fuck?
it, just go get that little credit card. They're hecka easy. They'll approve them like that,
He won't do
especially
it.
because in his
He won't do it.
history, he's paid off everything.
He won't do it. He refuses to get any kind of credit cards anymore because I
I
read him
hear
up.
that.
It's my
Well,
fault.
maybe there's a place,
I
shop
thought
around,
you.
I guess.
I want you. I'm like maybe after tomorrow. I need to. Can you help me because I'm in Jersey or no?
I'm in New York. I'm not licensed in Jersey, but I
Yeah,
could get licensed in Jersey.
you can.
Yeah,
Well, that's what I was thinking. I'm waiting for you. I'm like, oh my, for my life insurance to be changed and everything.
yeah.
They said we're going to do it all at once with Larja.
All
So
right. All
because
right.
like I'm telling you, we have to do something. It's not. I had no idea. Like I told you, I don't know. I didn't know my money could make money and stuff.
That's a
Like
good idea, James Collins Cares. And then that would be a practical use. And if the whole thing of not wanting a credit card is not wanting
yeah,
them to have any of their greedy interest rates,
that yeah
usury fees,
that
then
is
yeah,
what.
by all means, then just use it and immediately the money you would have spent on groceries, pay that stuff off. And
Yeah.
then if you like paid it off before the date, but not all the way, and then make another payment twice in a month or in a cycle, then that like really elevates your score.
Like
There's all
what?
different kinds of things.
I mean, do I really need it to get homeowners insurance?
That's what I'm saying. I
Like,
did
what the
not
fuck? I don't
know.
want to do all that just for fucking
I
homeowners.
did not know.
Like I'm.
I don't do homeowners.
Oh, okay.
I
I was
do
like, what
life
the
and
hell, man?
health. I do life and health.
Oh, okay. Like James, I can't
Mhm.
have any credit money. I can't have anything in my name because I owe the IRS all the money. So it's all my husband's stuff. But like, I don't know anything about like homeowners insurance. So I was like, what the fuck? Just get homeowners insurance. The fuck are you? I mean, I'm like, there's no way is that a thing. He's like, babe, I'm not fucking lying. I cannot get homeowners. I'm like, what the fuck is happening to us? Why can't we get homeowners insurance? We do everything right. I don't understand. Like, what the fuck? Anyway, I'm Jersey. I know Jersey's hard. It's so expensive here. I'm so blind. Okay, just
Well, part of it for
that
here
is
in
me.
California also, the reason they canceled the things is
Yeah,
because they took into consideration the climate change aspects.
and
Did
yeah,
anybody keep Al Gore at the Jimmy Carter funeral? He
yeah.
looks so old. Oh my gosh. But
Wow. Bush looks so old, doesn't he? They all do.
Yeah.
They all look so old. Trump looks so young compared to all them.
He did.
You know, just see him chopping
all
it up.
grayed out.
You know, chopping it up with Obama.
Yeah.
I'm like, he's not your friend, sir.
I didn't mind. I did not mind. They're not
Look,
mad. They're not really mad at each
you know who
other.
got really mad about it? Fucking Hillary.
No.
You see Hillary's face?
They are not mad about that stuff at all. They've all been giggling together in the rose since forever.
Look, they all voted for Trump.
Didn't somebody say they're part of the same family even?
I mean, listen, I believe they all voted for him anyway. I think Kamala voted for Trump. I think that Joe voted for Trump. I think they all voted for Trump, but they just lie about it because I don't think, whatever, she's a drunk and a liar. That's all I'm going to say. But yeah, Jersey Shore is me. I'm not a Real Housewives person. Well, I am, but like if I was going to be on a show, I'd be Jersey Shore. I'm definitely that person. But that's your only reference, and that's basically me. That's who. Yeah, I live there, and it's a shame because we get such a bad rap because of all the shows, and it's true. We are kind of like we are nuts, but I feel like Teresa and Jen just really fucked us bad. Like I want people to just not even pay attention to Jenny and or Teresa because they're such a bad representation of Jersey. All the other shows like Jersey Shore, they're actually doing well. Like now I'm actually proud of the Jersey Shore guys because they literally made more money this time around than they did last time.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, they made. Oh my god, and they're not even at the shore. That's the thing. They're not on the beaches or anything. They're not allowed at the beach. They're not allowed near the shore. But they're all renting a house and they go to like different places. Like, I don't know where they're filming now. I guess home in Jersey, but like they're making more money now than they did the first time, and they're still all together except for Ronnie's in rehab, I think. And yeah. But I don't. They could never recreate that magic ever. They tried, it didn't work. But I mean, like that was us every summer. That's my dad. Like every summer we had a shore house, but we didn't have cameras back then. We had phones, kind of. I think beepers.
Yeah,
and
they
phones.
didn't really have the technology to take pictures and stuff like that. We have Polaroids.
I do have I took some pictures last week. I had some pictures up of me when I was younger. Crazy, but a lot of Jersey Shore pictures. My dad, I've shown pictures of my dad and everything. They weren't on there, but yeah.
Is the snack bar?
But anyway, so I really do like this episode. But let me see. I have Watch What Happens Live, and also where am I at? What's it called? Not Watch What Happens Live. The after show stuff. I mean, listen, like I don't even understand. I just feel at this point it's like BRITNI. I don't know.
Well, okay. We'll wait.
Okay.
You have your notes. Let's go through your notes. We had totally sidebarred, I think. Sorry.
Yeah, no, it's me. It's my fault. I mean, honestly, the conversations that we had, like really, the ATV, and I wanted to see more of Robert and Mary, but they're on the trip. I'm so glad that Mary and Angie are close. Like
that was cute.
Yeah, I even said it last season. I was like, Mary should really be friends with Angie, the new girls. I kept saying, like, I think Mary could be a really good friend, and I think that's the kind of person. Like, if you're really good to Mary, she's good to you,
right?
You know. And I feel like I think Meredith is ruining a really good chance to have a good friend in Mary, because I think Mary is a loyal friend, and you can tell. Like, she just don't give a fuck. She has your back no matter what. You can tell, and she's not afraid to tell you exactly how she feels at the exact time that she's supposed to. Like, you know what I mean? She's not holding the shit in. She tells you right then and there how the fuck she feels.
Thanks, Terry. I love you. Happy New Year, beautiful.
I know. Thank you so much, Terry. I saw that. I appreciate everybody. And
disposable cameras were the shiz.
Oh my god.
I have some undeveloped one in a like trunk box in the garage or something.
My last one got stolen with my car. My phone, and not my phone. Did I have a phone? Yeah, my phone, my car, and my digital camera.
Oh damn.
Well, yeah, it was a night that I OD'd, and they threw me onto the sidewalk at the hospital, took my car.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That sounds like a
good news though. I made it. I'm clean. I got clean after that, but it was the last time that I OD'd, yeah. And they stole everything. But my digital camera was there. They must have sold it. They went to Camden right from. Thank God they even took me to the hospital. Put it that way. I'm glad they even took me to the hospital because I couldn't. I didn't. I literally OD'd in the backseat of my car.
Whoa.
Yeah, and I didn't wake up until I was in the hospital. But I do. I didn't remember what happened until 10 years later. what happened, like where I actually went when I was
Yeah.
not here. But anyway, but after that, like when I left the hospital that time, that was it. That was it for me. Like I've never touched a needle or cracked pipe since. But not that my stories, and you guys know my story, but
Yeah.
anyway, but yeah, that was that's why I really do like I really talk about sobriety a lot and mental illness. I don't really want to keep bringing it up on these episodes, so I'm trying to like.
Well, these bitches are mental. You should bring it up. I wish we knew the terminology for what they got, because
I'll
that's
tag them.
weird.
I'll
And
tell you
how
right.
they justified all their little things that they did to Monica, and they'll still say that something's wrong with Monica, and they're embracing crying with Brittany the way they were crying holding each other after they dismissed Monica last season.
Oh, Heather, it's okay. She's never gonna hurt you anymore. She can't hurt you anymore, Heather. Bitch, you should have just fucking said you got hit in the head with a door. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're so afraid of her. Why the fuck did you perpetuate this lie for 2 years about your black eye? Jen, Jen, you did it. You might have did it. You did it. You did it. You did it. I did it. I did it. Who did it? Oh, Jen did it. Jen did it. Jen didn't do it. Jen did it. Like, okay, ha ha ha, laugh, laugh, laugh. Oh my god, I'm so afraid of her. Oh my god, I had to hold this lie in. It's like, what? No, you didn't. You fucking asshole. Nobody turned around and said to her, then why did you just say that something else happened? You could have just said something happened and that was it. A broomstick hit you in the head. I don't fucking know. A dildo. I don't know. Maybe a dick. Who the fuck knows, Heather? But you had something on your
apron she tried on.
She was drinking for 24
hours. She liked that thing.
We gotta come up with a lie, Jen. We gotta come up with a lie. Jen's like, for what? I'm already guilty. What do you mean? Not guilty, not guilty. Oh man, that bitch had me fucking. 2 years that bitch had me fucking. I'm like, you're fucking guilty, you asshole. I'm like screaming. I'm like, Krista, calm the fuck down. Wave the white flag. Anyway, she keeps calling. Okay, so Jen Shah is friends
that
again.
Is so crazy. Even that, so crazy. Jen got 2 years out of Bravo and was in an active case being actively investigated.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Monica got 1 season because, as it turned out, she helped Jen get arrested. And now we have Brittany, who's archiving conversations and arguments.
Weird.
Very, very private stuff. I mean, it's going to be said on TV, but still, if somebody in that group has it before it's aired, that is damaging.
What's fucking sneaky? It's sneaky. It's fucking sneaky. I don't like snitches.
Yeah, that's not okay.
Snakes and snitches. Snakes, snitches, and sneaks. Can't do it. I just, and it's sneaky. Like, I mean, she was doing it out in the open, but again, why are you doing it? Unless you're going to use it later and say, this is what the fuck you guys are doing. This is how stupid it is.
And she's lying on lies. And then she gets in the confessional talking about, it was only 2 seconds. It was 2 minutes of nothing. She wasn't pointing it anywhere for 2 minutes.
I know. She was, and it's like, who are you going to send it to? You have other friends? Go hang with those friends then.
And I love
that. I get it. They're all crazy. They treat her like shit, but like, I mean, recording them, it's just not, I don't get it.
Yeah.
I'm just not that.
I love that Angie K's sunglasses peeped the heck out of that. I love it.
Yo, did you see her bathing? Do you see her in a bathing suit? Oh, Lisa's right. She looks amazing. Brittany looks amazing in a freaking bathing suit. Wow. So anyway, so mental illness, I can tell you right now, with all of them, I don't really think any of them are. I mean, Brittany's definitely either borderline or maybe bipolar 1. She's bipolar 1, definitely, I think, because of the dating and all that.
She obsesses over men instead of her kids. That's a sign.
Yes. She's not like that bipolar like me, where I just like lose my mind almost every other day. She's like that, where it's very manic with the men, like how she's like, she breaks up with her, she's got 10 guys lined up. And she's very like that. And the way she acts it's like definitely bipolar 1. Lisa's nothing. Lisa's just Lisa. I don't think
she's not even a narcissist.
No, because she's got
empathy. Baby narcissist.
She's really good at her. Like, she likes her. She loves people. Like, she loves her family. You know what I mean? Her kids. Yeah. So she has empathy. But I think that she's selfish. She's definitely selfish.
Yeah.
Meredith, I think, has fucking major anxiety. I think Meredith, I don't know. I don't think she's anything but just anxiety. I think she gets really bad anxiety. And I don't know if it's because she doesn't have a private, like a homestead. Like, she's like rents all three houses. And to me, I need to have a home. Like when my parents sold their house,
That's
my
very
parents
much like a
family
gypsy.
house, I was losing it. I'm like, my family home, even though I have a home here, it was 10 years for me to feel like at home here. I'm very weird like that. I only
Yeah.
feel like with my parents and my shore house and here.
Right.
And the house they sold. But I mean, even the new house now, I don't feel like I'm at home there. But anyway, and I think that, okay, so with Meredith, I think that I don't think she has anything wrong. I just think she's not happy. I don't think she's happy with her husband. I think that he needs to stay at home or just quit. He needs to work in Salt Lake because they don't have like a place where they, like, her kids are in New York. She's in fucking Salt Lake. They rent 3 houses across the country, which is crazy to me.
Mhm.
And if anything, their credit's fucked up. You know what I mean? And and Heather's calculated. Heather's sister gay. That's what she is. She is Mormon she is a typical Mormon housewife, basically, and she's not changed. She hasn't changed it. She's judgy as fuck. She does still look inbred, no matter what the fuck she does. She's still gonna look inbred. She can change her face all she wants. Her whole everything about her. I don't care if she gets skinny and pretty like she is now. Her insides are. I can't believe I'm even saying this because I really liked Heather at the very beginning, but after what she just did with getting rid of Monica and lying about Von Teese, lying about the cease and desist, going along with it, and now trying to get away with it again because I know that she is that fucking account. If fucking Dana does not give me the name, I want the name of the Finsta. I will find out who is attached to. I will do every background check I have. I want to prove to Whitney that it is fucking literally Heather. Or at least, and show them that literally they were making Lisa take the blame for it. They wanted Lisa to take the blame for it. Her own friends. So that's why, like, I do get what she says in this episode. She's like, I don't fucking trust any of them. I'm not saying shit. I want them all in one room. And I used to say the same thing. All you bitches, let's go all in one room because I'm sick of this. I couldn't stand that. Like, this one says this shit. It's like, this one said that. Like, there's about 6 of us, right? And it would be like, I would leave my friend's house. I would leave Marine's. And by the time the fuck I got home, these stupid bitches would have started some weird
And
shit
she
with
married Whitney.
Yes. Whitney. Oh, Whitney fucking said something. She said something about Justin on Watch What Happens Live. She said, oh, they're always saying that. So somebody said you and Justin were having problems. She goes, me and Justin will never break up. We're so in love. We never have it. Literally saying how great her and Justin are and they're never having issues. They never have issues. Bitch, did you not tell us last season that you and Justin were having problems because his fingers were too fat and he wasn't wearing his ring for 1 day or something? But she tried to make it sound like he wasn't wearing his ring anymore. It's like, okay, that didn't work. Then she's like, you exploited my pussy. That didn't work. Then she's like, Lisa, you're a fucking bitch. That didn't work last season. Whitney went through the whole fucking crowd with all weird shit. Like, she's mad this one for that, this one for this one for that. You like Heather? Who likes Heather? Who's that? James? Is that you that says you like Heather? No. PM. Oh, it's Manny. Manny, you like Heather.
Well, he's saying she's messy.
Oh.
This season it changed.
Okay. Oh, me too. I'm team. Yes. I'm not team Whitney, but I'm definitely Angie Mary.
Yeah, Angie married Brittany for me. I mean, Angie married Bronwyn.
Okay, let's play Marry Fuck Kill. Okay, with Salt Lake.
How about Mary? No. How about save, drown, and ditch at the bar? No.
Ooh, I like that. No, I like that. I fucking like that. Saved round. I like that. Oh, okay. All right. Teresa, Jenny did. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry. The episode was, guys, they probably didn't even watch it. I know some of you watched it. It was really good. Like, it was good, but when you feel like there's the things that I can't stand that I know, it makes me really still mad. I wish I knew where that came from. I need therapy.
Well, but even within the episode,
yeah,
it was not even for the Alibaba stuff, just because I don't even know that stuff, and I had like I had some energy behind it too. I was like, they did all of that to Monica, and they're having a kumbaya with her right now.
Yes,
I just thought it was so duplicitous for them to like literally see it happen for real this time.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And only think it happened last time. But Monica's the only one that got in trouble, even though Heather's hairdresser was also in on this stuff.
Oh God, and I'm telling you, the way that these emails and all these DMs to Dana for 2 years, with all this tea about everybody, that's where she got it from, and she knew it had to be Heather or Tanisha or Meredith because of the way that they were always backing up those two women. And then when she finally put stories out about them, that's when they fucking blocked her. When it was the Alibaba stuff came out, they left Dana's Patreon. So literally those two, Meredith and Heather, and they never messaged that account never messaged Dana again, and it hasn't been used. But it was the one it was before Vontice, and it was all the way up until the Alibaba shit. And Dana was like, "Wait a minute, I'm telling you, Whitney," because Whitney knew that it was not Lisa. First of all, the person that put all that information out to begin with, that's who she was supposed to go after. Mm-hmm. She was like, "Oh, I want the person that told everybody else about it," which was fucking this account, which I think is fucking Meredith and Heather. But even Whitney says after Dana and her, after Adam and her hang up on the episode, literally during filming, she then does call Dana right after, not off camera, and Dana's like, "It is not Lisa. It is not Lisa. It's not Lisa. It's not Lisa. DM. It's not Lisa. We think it's Heather." Okay. Then she goes back to filming. "Lisa, it's you. I know it's you. I fucking know it's you. I know it's you."
Are you alleging with this theory that Whitney and Heather are in a secret alliance and they both know
take Heather out?
Heather's the person and that they are trying to put it on Lisa? Is that what you're saying?
No. Well, I think that they've had this. I think that Whitney didn't know at first, but when she found out that it was Heather and Meredith, I think she's like, "Okay, let's go along with this and let Lisa take the blame, and you guys just don't say shit. I'll keep blaming her," because for some reason they want her gone. I think it's the good time girl, and I don't know. For some reason, none of them, they wanted Lisa gone. But then because the information that Dana had, she wouldn't release the name of the Finsta account, and she kind of just released all her receipts besides that. So it just, and then she's like, "Look at this." Whitney, her and Whitney are agreeing that it's Heather, but they're not. She's not saying what the Finsta account is, which I looked all over for it. I don't know where. I don't know. What
would it benefit Whitney to help Heather?
Because to get rid of Lisa. It was all, I think, to blame. For some reason, I think Whitney wanted to get rid of Heather or Lisa. And I think Lisa and Heather and Meredith are fine with not taking the blame, or fine with her getting blamed for it. Because I think they secretly don't like her. Remember, Meredith has the hot mic moment. Heather has the good time girl moment with Lisa. They've all had moments with Lisa where Lisa's fucked them over. And I didn't think about that. I'm like, well, why would they care about Lisa? Like, why would they want to get rid of Lisa? Why don't they just say, "Fuck you, Heather, it's you"? And I think it's Whitney Whitney just made it her mission. Well, tried to make it her mission to get rid of Lisa for some fucking reason. Which I'm like, no, Heather's got to go, dude. Heather has to, because if I do believe it's Heather, she has to fucking go. Because if she's really this Finsta account, which I'm 100% almost that it's her, like, what the fuck? That really makes me mad. And fucking Monica will never come back. Monica will go to the Secret Lives of Mormon Wives before she comes to this show. This show is too good she's too good for the show, Monica. Plus, she's the voice of being, she's the voice of, what's it called, right?
She was the House of Villains. It's already over. It was it's not a long season, but she got a job. She got a job.
I know, but like, I want her to be on Secret Lives of Mormon Wives because she literally has a secret life of a Mormon wife. Her and Mike are still married. I didn't know that. We didn't even know it. We couldn't even get into her life because everybody's so focused on the fucking bullshit that we already fucking knew about. Vontice. Like, fucking Jen Shah, go. Please get the fuck off my TV. Please get out of my zeitgeist for fucking once and for all. And I'm tired of everybody's like, "Oh, she only has 4 years left." They're counting down her 6 years. To me, I'm still looking at it like she's got a long ways to go. Let's just let her do her time.
She's got a long way to go and a short time to get there.
He's calling Bravo. "Oh, I got only 4 years left, guys." I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? What? No, you're not coming back. No, you're not coming back, girlfriend.
Well, what do you think about
over my dead body?
I didn't really, when Bronwyn says her little stuff.
Listen, hold on.
That it wasn't a very nice conversation, and I felt like when she did go back to Lisa, I do not feel like she was really throwing Angie K all like that, because she literally did make it about her part in it. And so However, by her including the other people who were in the conversation, it did make it like that. But they already know if they say anything in front of one or the other, there's going to get dragged back by somebody. They just mad she did it first.
They should have,
Because
honestly.
probably was for one of them to bring it up. But no, she brought it up first. And now you got to sit there and look stupid because had Angie K said, you know what, Lisa? You know what? I just want to come to you because I don't want it to be taken the wrong way when we were sitting around talking. And I said that I thought you were a little harsh on Bronwyn when she shared that, you know, her husband had this emotional affair. She could have said, you know what I mean? But instead, now she's on the defensive. So, of course, you see what I'm saying? I feel like she's really mad that she beat her to the punch. But now we're asking ourselves, why Lisa?
Well, the way Lisa, the way Lisa's acting about the way what Bronwyn said is basically saying that the Bronwyn's lying about this whole thing. That's why Lisa's being so shady about Bronwyn and about Todd. She doesn't believe that Todd really did it, which is like, what the fuck? What kind of girl are you? So Lisa, that's why she was acting like that. Allegedly, that's what they were.
Yeah.
They said, you don't believe you. They don't believe you. It's like they were speaking for Lisa. It's like, just tell Lisa you're speaking for her. You told her she doesn't believe you, and that's why you acted like that. What do you mean she couldn't pay her car? Because fucking Jen Shaw screwed her over, didn't pay her. She got fired. Of course she couldn't pay her car. She got 6 kids. You know what I mean? Right. She's not paying shit because she fucking literally got fired because Jen Shaw never paid her. Remember? She worked for Jen Shaw. Jen Shaw never paid her, tried to get her to commit fraud.
And that's what started everything.
Then she got on the show, and then she got screwed over with that. And then I don't know how she didn't pay her car because I think that she did pay her car, and I think it was just in her mom's name. But you think she's crazy compared to who? And then these other bitches are not. Monica, you're right though. Let Monica go and be on Secret Lives of Mormon Wives because this show looks dry and dusty without her.
Well, I feel like they tried, but they are being very it's like just fucking have a lunch already.
I know.
It's very forced, where they're like,
that's what it is.
I wanted to bring up for the 18th time about I was sitting in my room and I was thinking I haven't heard anybody through the walls. And I mean, that is a valid point, but I'm like, again, I was sure the horse was dead. And then she's like, no, she's doing CPR on the damn horse. And she's like, and the point is good. So the horse has a kick. It's like, they're like, the horse is alive. Let's go test the theory.
Because they literally, Meredith and Lisa, unless you agree exactly with them, then it's not, you have to literally agree with their apology or you have to apologize and you are not allowed to have your own opinions or your own feelings towards them. Meredith and Lisa, they will beat you, like you said, the horse till it's dead to make you literally, like the thing with Sean. Sean's like, I'm not telling you that I'm not backing down Meredith from what I said. Sean the backbone. And Meredith is like, I need an apology from you. You owe me an apology.
No, bitch.
Like, no, bitch. Fucking shut up. Like, you asked for me. If he doesn't want to give you one, you knew that from jump, bitch. So fucking, why are you going 3 or 4 times bringing it up? And that was his whole point. He's like, I'm not doing this shit. I am not doing this shit. And again,
it's like your storyline already, lady.
And he did hear Angie get screamed and yelled at and berated by
Angie was
over the Whitney shit, over this whole they're blaming me and let me see your DMs and Angie's like, no, I'm telling you, I'm not lying to you. I'm trying to tell you, I'm not showing you my DMs, but Lisa's like, I need to see your DMs. I'm gonna call the cops on you. It's like, Lisa, please do, because I'd like to know if you have 6 people that can find 6 techies that can figure this out. Let's go. What are you waiting for? Dana said she'll give only you the Finsta account. And I'm like, well, wasn't the Finsta account be where the Alibaba jewelry was listed as fake? But it was somebody else that actually posted it. I don't fucking know, actually. They just had the reunion. I don't think I heard anything about the reunion except how hot Bronwyn looked. Did you see her in her red dress?
Yeah, and that was like the dress Met Gala of
I don't believe her anymore.
One of those models wore it with a football star.
I did. She did say that. I looked very uncomfortable. It's beautiful until I liked it until that red thing came out with the tail. It looked like a tail on her. Like,
Oh, that was places, everybody. I love the drama. And it accentuated the sleeves, darling. It
I
was
know.
over the top, fabulous. It was very Met Gala, very.
Yes, she was. Oh, look at the little pumpkin seed. Look at
Hi, you came up here to see us.
Hi, Miss Bear Bear. You've been waiting all day, right, Mama? Come on. Oh my God! So the lifeboat, James Collins cares. Like they have a cat named Squirrel. Well, Tommy does, and guess what? Literally, Miss Bear Bear's twin. Miss Bear Bear's twin.
Oh my gosh.
What are you doing? George started calling her Pumpkin Seed last night because she's getting more orange on her. She's got like 5 names. She's Lulu. She's Eloise Marie. She's Louise. Then I named her Bear Bear. She looks like a little baby bears.
Yes.
Hi, Mama. What are you doing?
Hi.
You want to run, say hi? She's the best kitty cat ever, right? Don't tell the others, right?
Sweet.
She's number 6. Here, Mama. Come here. All right. You're so cute. You're so cute, Mama. They want to see you. You want to see her face, how cute hers is, okay?
I want to see her cuteness.
How cute to you. Oh my God, my little angel sitting kitty. She's like a little angel baby. James, are you there? Because James, I want James to see her because I posted pictures of her because I couldn't believe how Squirrel was like the coloring, the hair, the eyes, the face. I'm like, oh my God, she's a true tortoiseshell. This is the one literally where my neighbor calls me. And he's like, your cat got out. I have your cat, your calico cat, he says. So I'm like, oh, okay, because I have another calico cat outside.
Yeah.
I run out to go grab my calico cat, and he hands me this little kitten right here. I said, that's not my cat, but I'll take her. We call her number 6, I think, actually.
And she loves it there already. You could tell.
Oh my God, you don't understand. I don't know how lucky I keep getting with all these cats. They all love each other so fucking much, and they just meet. Like the 3 girls now, Sterling, her, and Sweets, always playing, always loving playing, wrestling, kissing each other. And then Mr. Man, he's like the man of the house.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm obsessed. I love my cats. I can't stand it. I love her. I love like a bunch. I know I don't want to do anything else but hang out with it. All I do is hang out with my cats. I tell them. Earlier, I'm sorry it took so long. But yeah, like so. Watch What Happens Live. Whitney was on there. She didn't really say much.
Did she say she had red hair or something? Didn't she?
Oh, I don't know. Yeah. Yes, let's see it. Here she is. Let's see.
Who is that? Yeah, Meredith is weird. So for my list, I had Bronwyn. I appreciated her.
Yeah.
You know, stirring the stuff and taking it right to Lisa because she was in on the conversation, and one of them show would have taken it back and spun it on her. And Meredith, I don't know why she's tripping. I'm like, why is she so concerned if this lady thinks she heard her vomiting or not? And then she finally says in this episode, after not saying what it could have possibly been for a whole episode, now it's all the next day. And she's like, well, I was coughing. I had a coughing fit. And I'm like, what? So are you saying that you coughed so much that you dry heaved? Because that can happen.
And,
but,
she was talking to her husband at the same time.
You know, I'm like, okay.
And they're like, well, I don't hear anything. I didn't hear anything. I don't hear anything. Do you hear anything? I don't hear anything.
Yeah.
Nobody's bugging the room.
When her and Lisa, though, were in the room towards the end and they heard everything very easily, I'm like, well, how loud was she talking? How loud was she crying?
What the fuck was she saying to him? I mean, I really think that she has issues with him working so much and being back on the East Coast. I would say that's why she's crying on the phone with him if she is. Seth, you know?
Right.
I mean, I feel like she's probably upset that he keeps going away because he literally lives in Ohio.
So this is supposed to be an accomplished woman. She has a jewelry store. She has 5 rentals. She has kids.
I mean, they don't own anything. That's what makes me mad.
All this stuff. And you think she would wait to get to a cast trip to cry and break down in the room? I'm like, with as private as she is and reserved as she is, I just don't feel like that. Was there a bathtub in her room? If there wasn't a bathtub, then that might be why she was crying.
Knocking everything over. I know. That was horrible. That whole bathtub. Oh my God. Like, really, Meredith? Like, I honestly, I would never give her a bathroom ever again. She would never, ever get a bathroom in my house.
Showers from forever, ever. Forever,
Never,
ever.
forever. Yeah, she would never get a bath. So I would be like, and then, yeah, like, I mean, Brittany, see, remember how she literally kicked, where'd you go? She literally kicked Angie out for slut shaming Angie. No, was slut shaming Brittany, right? But then she's crying. First, she said she was crying over Brittany. Remember, she said she was crying over the slut shaming. Remember, actually, she lying again.
Yeah, so she
wasn't crying.
Many times with Brittany.
But then why did she say I wasn't crying? I wasn't throwing up, but I was crying over the slut shaming. But you weren't crying though, remember?
Right?
Now you're dry heaving. Are you bored? It's like, what the fuck is going on with her? I mean, maybe there's something going on with her.
Something's definitely
allegedly. And send it to Manny. Send it to that. Well, what are they gonna do? What is Vanderpump gonna do? Like, I know
one of the few restaurants on the coast that didn't burn down is the restaurant where Jax proposed to Brittany, that Neptune's Net. But the other ones up the coast where they've had footage before of different things, they all burnt to the ground.
So Palisades, okay, so the Palisades Mall part, right, that they were showing, is that what that is, where they showed the sidewalk and it looks like they call it a boardwalk, but you guys are crazy. It's not a boardwalk, it's a fucking sidewalk. But it has a bunch of shops and stores or something. Is that the part of the Palisades? Is that where like
the part I'm talking about specifically was literally right on the ocean. It was
yeah, where John, I thought where John lived. Yeah,
expect that part to burn. Like,
yeah. Oh no. Okay, because I remember they just had a Christmas bazaar or Christmas thing on that Palisades, like along that sidewalk they call it a boardwalk. Mm-hmm. And Rick and Kelly were saying how like everybody was there around, Alexis and John and blah blah blah. And then they showed the Palisades. They showed that one part. I was like, oh, that's where that everybody was just there at Christmas. They had a whole thing, a Christmas, setup, I guess you call it. I guess everything, which is so sad because I remember even on the hills. I think Kristen on the hill, she stayed at one of the houses right there on the coast. Mm-hmm. But I don't know. It seems intentional. I know that people stop. You're crazy. Now she's eating the laptop. I swear, Kelly dad was just here. Like she does these lives every day. He said one strong wind and he's like, it is so dry here. Those Santa Ana winds, one wind, he's like, it's going to blow this. Everything's going to blow up. People were saying it, so it's like, I don't know. Do you think it was intentional? Do you think one of them? We know the one was intentional in the hill, right? The last one, somebody got arrested for it or something.
I think all three. I think the initial three, and then the Sunset one that was burning behind the Hollywood sign. I believe that was a form of arson, and then the one that was by. She's in our chat, and sometimes she comes to our lives. Yeah. So Norma Maldonado, the actress.
Oh, Norma, yeah, where's Norma? Yeah.
He was under threat of evacuation. Well, she posted this video, and I was like, "Oh, praying for your safety," and she's like, "Thanks." And I was like, "Is it eerie?" She's like, "No." I was like, "Okay, cool." But like the smoke was like, it seemed like it was like, but it was blowing, so it wasn't near her. And then within like 4 or 5 hours, she put out another thing that said on her Instagram that said she was under threat of evacuation. And then within another 3 hours, she had posted that it got to be a false alarm because it was arson. And not only did they put the fire out, but they caught the guy that did it.
I heard, which is awful because that one burned a lot. I know they did say that it was like a death trap there. They said in the cars, they said they had to get out and run. But I mean,
yeah.
They also said it was blocked anyway. They said things were blocked in the way. And it's like they were. I don't understand if it was the hot.
Okay. So the blocking happens because when people go up the hill in Pacific Palisades, they would park cockeyed on the hill because there's not a lot of parking in front of houses that are on, that are on these windy roads.
Okay.
So they park down the street and then they walk up to wherever they're going. So they park where they can, and then they walk over there. So then the people that are up there are coming down, and they're blocked because more people are going around, and nobody could drive anyway in LA. You always heard the story. Nobody could drive in LA. I'm sure one person Like
We're horrible stuff.
one person, the very front person, decided to turn too wide and just blocked everything and got all, I don't know,
Yeah.
but there was enough for them to come down, but then there wasn't enough room for the emergency vehicles to go up. These roads are so thin, you guys, that usually like you go up and you'll have to like pull over and let the other person come that way, and then you go back. You know what I mean? Like the roads are thin like that up there.
You know what else?
The land is so expensive. They tried to use as much as possible, and they didn't even bother to put 2 lanes.
I cried watching James Woods talk about his house, losing his house.
Oh my gosh.
He's like he has a mother that's like in her 70s or 80s or something. He's like, oh, but they got out, but he broke my heart because he was so worried about. And then the other one from the one actor, I forget his name.
Gutenberg.
Yes, he made me cry too.
Yes, and that's what he was talking about when Steve Gutenberg got interviewed.
Yeah.
I wish the people would just leave their keys in the cars, so then people like me can come and move your car if I need to. Like instead of parking like this down here and nobody can do anything. So they came through with bulldozers. It was so freaking.
I know. I don't know how I feel. I don't know. Whatever. I don't know.
I'm like, so now their house is gone and their car is down. But the fire ended up coming down the hill anyway. So
would have burned them anyway, right?
Right.
So, oh man, what a nightmare.
Such a freaking nightmare.
It really did look like that movie The Day After Tomorrow. I don't know if you ever saw it, but it has all the actors in it, and it's like what happens is they're at a party at one of their houses. I think it's
oh yeah, that movie. Me and
then like all of a sudden, like you look at the door, and it looks like that.
Yeah.
Yes, and it's like, oh shit, like oh my god, it looked just fucking like that movie. And I always thought to myself, that would really suck if that really happened. I'm like, that would really suck because that could really fucking happen. LA could burn, and I'm like, oh my god, it looks like the movie. With it
on that movie, didn't demons eventually start coming up and monsters?
Yeah, like out of it. Yeah,
yep. Really what happened?
I forget how it ends. I watch it all the time, but I forget how it fucking ends. Actually, George and I used to watch it when I had cable. It used to come on a lot.
You totally trying to plant the seed in our heads that Meredith is having issues with something by getting to bring up people. Yeah, she did seem kind of forced. You're right about that, Mamir. Damn, Brittany brought that up as many awkward times as we heard about Wendy Osefo's 4 Degrees. It's like, why do you keep bringing it up? And then by the end of the first season, we find out from Whitney that it was because the producers had told her to bring it up.
Yep. And yeah, exactly. And again, I can't stand the 8th housewife because then we become the ex-husbands and the ex-wives where they don't fucking care about us, but they need us. And we don't fucking care about them, but we need them. And it's like, we hate that about it, but like we literally get treated like shit. But they realize how much they fucking need us to stay relevant because we are talking about them 24/7. Who do you go to? Do you go to anywhere else besides social media for news about these people or any kind of reality TV? We run 24/7 anywhere you go, any social media, any podcast. We're always talking about the shit. Like, there's still a thread that's going every single day from Erica's. Like, Erica got divorced. So, like, we're 24/7. We keep them fucking relevant. We get no respect. BravoCon, they look at us like we're just like regular people. We are regular people, but we should get some type of press pass or a room to put our shit in to like interview people, put our phones and charge. The biggest thing is nowhere to charge our phone, nowhere to like do anything with BravoCon. Because they don't care about us. And I didn't buy tickets to go fucking there. I wanted to just hang out with people outside of the BravoCon. I only went for that, Caroline's and Joe and all that. But the thing is, like, they give us no respect and they forget how much Bravo forgets how much they need us to talk about them. And they know that. And it's like, but we're the ex-husbands and the ex-wives. Because we like fight with them like that. Like me and Alex Baskin Robbins, every time I do, is my head cut off? Every time I like do something about like a Jackson interview, it's always him interviewing Jackson. Like, I hate these two people. Like, and you know what else is really fucking strange? Have you in the air? My hair has been so staticky. I've never had static electricity in my hair, and my hair's had so much static, and I can't. And my nose is so dry. Like, I'm sick. I don't know if anybody else is feeling it with the static electricity. And somebody said something about being in the air, and I'm like, why? I've never had staticky hair when I brush my never.
You guys have that fog out there that everybody has in the whole world?
No, I never saw 1 ounce of fog in Jersey. I didn't anyway.
Yeah.
I didn't see any drones. I mean, everybody else did. I didn't see any fog. But the thing is, I don't feel well. Like, I've had a really bad week. Like, I'm trying to get on here today. My whole fucking house went out. And then their internet, Xfinity's like, there's nothing wrong. I'm like, George had to go. He went and paid it anyway. But they tried to tell him that they wasn't even shut off. I said, they did something because it's not on. And I lost my mind because, of course, I'm on a time thing when I get ready. Like, I have to be on time here to be ready because it takes me forever. And that fucked me all up. And then I had to go to the doctor's, which is so fucking far from my house. It was just a nightmare. And then my hair's fucking staticky as fuck. And I don't know why. And it's like, why is there electricity in the air? That's what it makes me think. And I feel like there's some kind of energy beam. Did you see that one video clip of the fire when that white thing goes flying through it?
Yep.
It looks like a dragon. They fucking did. They pulled it close up when it comes into reality. It comes into shape. It looks like it turns into like a fucking dragon. I'm not kidding you. It looks like a dragon, orb dragon.
Oh my God. I didn't see the dragon part, but I saw the thing.
I know. We always get off track, but I have to tell you about my dream. I want to tell you about my dream, but I can't. There's too many people here. It's about this planet called Avalon, and I don't know. I can't really explain. It's like a realm, but it's a planet, but it's a realm. But Avalon's like a place where all the fairies and where I guess Snow White lives. I guess because I tell you I'm Snow White. I'm Snow fucking White, and I've been really upset about my trees lately because it's wintertime and I've had to cut them down. So I had this really fucking weird dream about this planet called Avalon, and I don't dream ever. It's the first time I've had a dream in like years.
Wow.
I dreamt every time until episode 2020, every time I fell asleep, and I would sleep normal hours. But even if I napped, I'd have whacked the fuck out dreams. And I never thought they meant shit. I never thought about them. And then when I woke up, awareness, I was like, they start talking about, you got to remember your dreams. You got to write them down. And all of a sudden I stopped dreaming. I have not dreamt. Maybe 2 times I dreamt when my dog died. I dreamt about him being okay. And then 2 nights ago, I dreamt about this planet called Avalon. And I know I'm from Alcyon, but I think maybe Avalon's a realm of Alcyon. I don't know. But in this dream, I couldn't wake myself up either. I've had only one other time that's happened where I in my dream, I know I can wake myself up. And I got scared in my one dream. That's the last time I had one of those dreams where it's real. I forget what it's called. But anyway, I couldn't wake myself up. It freaked me the fuck out. I told George, I said, holy shit, dude. I was here. I was like 3 years into this place. I said, I just had one of those dreams. And I could not wake myself up. It took me a little while, and it freaked me out. I thought I was tripping, and I thought I got stuck in a fucking acid trip. Yeah. It was so fucking weird, and it scared me. And the other night, this dream I had about Avalon, I could not wake myself up. But again, I didn't want to leave either. I didn't want to leave. I don't know. It's so weird. I keep looking online for Avalon. I can't find anything on it. I think it might be a realm, though. I think it might be a realm that part of a planet. I don't know.
Avalon.
Yes.
You know, I was looking at the
Sorry, guys. We always
Tartarians.
Oh, yeah.
Tartarians and those petrified giants everywhere throughout the world.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Yeah. Yeah.
I do think the Arcturians are the biggest part of the Galactic Federation that are patrolling the planet. Mm-hmm. And basically, so did you see how those orbs they were showing you with the eyeballs in the middle and like the chains wrapping? They had the things wrapping around it and all. They would do close-ups of these orbs, and then one of them was like, it looked like the whale of Ezekiel. The other one was like, it looked like eyeballs, and it looked like the one that says supposed to be Archangel Michael, and it has like this thing wrapping around it, and it looks just like the one in the Bible. I'm like, oh my fucking God. Like, wow. It's just wild to me. And people, I think everybody's fine. Nobody's flipping the fuck out. There's no mass hysteria. Look at what the fuck just happened. What could we just see? We see fucking alien crafts every day. Nobody cares. They care, but they're just like, oh. Just tell us what the fuck it is. That's all. All they wanted to know is they wanted it to be the aliens. They don't want it to be Iran and China. Like,
right, that part.
They wanted to be aliens. People right. Like I really feel like now everybody's more aware and there's no mass hysteria over it. If anything, there's people going out looking for them, and I think it pissed them off. I think that Biden. I don't want to talk about it, but I think they were trying to ruin anything we had until before he gets out of office and if he really gave a shit about us, he would have let us know what was going on. But to leave us to our own conclusion is like ridiculous. Because then they're like, oh, you're a conspiracy theorist. No, there's fucking drones in the air, motherfucker. Like, what do you mean? Like, it's not a conspiracy. I see them. We saw them. Well, I didn't, but anyway.
I didn't see them either. They
It's
said there
after
was some in California.
the first hour, though, so we're good. We can talk about it. Listen, I've been uploading, guys. I've been uploading all my episodes on the. Again, I never tell you that I don't do it, but on the Who's Starting On podcast on all the podcast platforms, I have all my episodes are on there with larger curves, and you're always linked in my description. And it's more than just Who's Starting On episodes, but I have them all linked on Spotify, Apple, all of them. So please, if you go there, just give me a 5-star review. Yes, I did. So I gotta find the TikTok. So this one, or maybe not TikTok. I think it's a YouTuber. I'll find it. I know who it is. I remember who it is. The people bring TikToks over on the YouTube, and they do like a compilation of them, and they all do like. And I'm so proud of these people, these kids, because they're kids to me. They're younger than me. They're so fucking everything that I learned from Dolores Cannon since 2012. It was all in books and shit. And I never thought that the younger generation would ever find her. Now she's clipped all over TikTok. Like a lot of like spiritual people are, but I was like, oh my God, because I remember saying, what do you mean? Like, how's the earth going to change? How is this going to be fixed? I didn't think it would ever be fixed. And she said the newer generation coming in. And I'm like, that's going to take too long. How are they going to wake us all up? And look at the fucking shit they do. They're all over TikTok. They're so fucking awake and aware. They're out there looking for the truth. They find the truth. They have their own podcast, and they're younger than me. And they're the ones that had to figure out about those angels and stuff. They were showing like all the biblical things that were in the sky. And this one, it's so fucking beautiful. It resembles what
Definitely send it to me.
Actually, I think I'll send it. Let me get it right now. I'm telling you, he lays out all of these things, and he's like, "This is Archangel Michael. This look at the Bible," and it literally the pictures look like the fucking orbs. I'm not going to let you up here. Who is this?
Yo, what's
up? Hey, how are you?
Hey,
good. What's your name? No, I don't. So I'm letting you on my panel because you're not showing me your penis or anything. That's okay.
No.
Are you up here to talk about? Well, I don't care about that. But you want to talk about something? Anything on your mind?
I'm from Denmark.
I can see.
Oh, Denmark's in the house. Right on.
In the house.
What's going on with the orbs over there? And you have the orbs and drones in Denmark over the skies there?
We're about to lose Greenland, you know.
Oh. Wait, Denmark is Greenland, right? Is that what you said?
America is trying to steal from us.
Oh, you mean how 45 wants to? He wants.
Yes.
He wants Greenland, and he wants it to be the Gulf of America, and then Canada. And then he told Canada to come be in America. And the Canadian lady, the lady from Canada, said, no, but you know what we will do is take California, Oregon, and Washington. How about doing some Cascadia?
Yeah, honestly, like. Look at the power Elon and Trump would have, though, because he's from Canada, right? I honestly, the 51st state would not, to me, would be a bad idea because we would have. I don't think we have to have sides for anything. I don't think there should be any more war. I think it all needs to stop. But what is the problem? Like, I think being all under one thing, I don't know. Hey, what's up? Hey, what's up? Hi.
Hey, what's up?
Denmark's what's up? What's your name?
Mike.
Mike. What's this?
You're both from Denmark? Are you from Denmark too, or are you guys BSing? Are you?
He's Danish, right? But I'm born and raised over here. But my parents, they're not from here.
Oh, right on. Is he visiting you, or are you visiting him?
I live with in his place.
Oh, it's your roommate.
On my couch.
Yeah.
You're the guy on the couch, dude.
Yeah.
Dude, you're the guy on the couch.
I try to be that guy too, so it's an honor for me to give a couch out to because I know what it means. You know what I mean?
It's my old neighbor. My ex-girlfriend, she broke up with me, and I moved out our apartment just under here. But then I moved with him a few months after. Yeah.
So you're really in Denmark. You're in Denmark, huh? So what did you have? Yeah. What do you guys like? What's up over there? Like, so wait. What? I heard like so the drones. There's no drones over Denmark, was there?
Drones?
Oh yeah, there is.
We have a few, but it was nothing like.
The government got a lot. The government got all the toys.
Yeah, listen, I'm in Jersey, so you ain't telling me nothing. Like we were watching, literally.
Yeah, you already know then.
Yes, like the
And-
ocean. Like they had
Oh,
the
yeah,
literally
yeah.
24-hour like camera on the ocean, and you could just they were just literally everywhere,
That's so
and nobody
crazy.
spoke out about it. So like, okay,
That's
we're
so
great.
crazy.
We know
So,
Right.
do you guys watch Real Housewives of Salt Lake City?
now. No.
Do you think
all day
Brittany was a
long.
great
No,
addition?
no,
I
no.
didn't get the question. I don't think I know anything about that.
Housewife, the
Real
TV
Housewives.
No,
program.
I don't know nothing about that.
They are like a milf,
Oh,
very sexy milf, but no, I don't see it. But maybe
Sexy
I'll
milf.
see it. I was one time with my teacher. We were together for a year. And she had a child. It's terrible.
Oh
No.
my gosh, she's hilarious.
Real Housewives. You guys would.
Yeah, I was
That's
a
I
real
mean,
husband, wife. No, I don't know.
the
I,
real
I'm
real.
I'm a man child.
No, I'm a child. I'm trapped in an adult's body. I'm not a real
Yeah.
like adult. I'm really not a real adult.
No.
Then
I'm really
you
not.
blessed. Then you truly blessed. You know that, right?
I think so because I feel like I'm Snow White. Really, I think I'm
No,
so
that's not thinking. That's true. That's even a gospel. That's like even a preaching. That's what they say though, and I definitely agree on that. That's why they say growing up is a trap. Be careful.
That's right.
So
I'm
that's one thing. And another part is that they say, be careful what you wish for, you might get it. That's some
absolutely.
deep ass mother fa shit, you know.
We
You know
we've
what I
been telling
mean?
the universe every year. We tell the universe every year that we're getting older. I started this year. Every year we're a year younger. I'm never gonna tell the universe I'm a year older ever fucking again.
No,
Year
don't
younger.
even.
You're
Yeah.
Jehovah's Witness.
No, I think she's Jewish though. She
No,
got a Jewish chain.
I'm a Jew.
Are you Jewish?
No, Italian, Irish. This is
Oh,
regular story.
Irish?
Irish,
Was it
Italian.
Oh, okay.
Mamma
Christian?
mia?
So,
Yeah, spiritual. Yeah, but yeah, Christian, basically Christianity. Yeah. I
all
realized
right.
recently, but I just realized recently though that like usually the spiritual way that I went, like it is based off of Christianity. So yeah,
Amen.
like
Amen.
I'm
Ain't
telling you
nothing
this.
wrong. Ain't nothing wrong about Christianity.
Yeah, Christ consciousness is back. I think.
Christ is everything, and no man or thing can say anything to it. And Christ don't try to be a ego or provocate a ego, but it is just what it is. And the sooner you just realize it, it's a truly blessing because it is truly the gift for the human being. Do no matter what color, age, position, situation we are talking about.
I'm telling
And
you, like I
most
truly believe though, like those orbs that we saw, I think that they were the angels coming back. I really do. Like the I gotta find these videos. They're all over the place. But some of the orbs look like one looked like Ezekiel's wheel, and they showed a picture of it. The other one looked like Archangel Michael with like these chains going around this like orb thing in the sky. It was fucking wild. And the lady's talking to it and it's responding. She's like, you know, Jesus, I love Jesus. Jesus loves me. And it's like it's going wild. And then this guy, he lays it out and he's like, this was in the sky on this day. Look at the Bible. This was in the sky on this day. And we're like, nobody's freaking out. Everybody's okay with it. They're like, just tell us it's fucking aliens so we can be okay. Because we don't want it to be Iran. We don't want it to be China, motherfucker. Like, tell us that it's the aliens and you guys are trying to, like, whatever they were doing. The orbs were just trying to make sure the drones weren't doing anything wrong because they were. They were trying to, I think. In my opinion, only my perception is the
everybody
orbs.
knows. Everybody who knows it. It's obvious.
I know.
Because
Nobody
it's
believes.
not a
Nobody trusts
secret.
our government. Our government.
Secret society is long gone. You know what I mean?
Correct.
Secret society, they know that for a long time now. So it's not even a secret anymore.
They
So
left their
that's the
people
whole
out there.
different, and that's why the new age is so important and so important to speak about because it is not a secret anymore. We can't hide anybody or anything no
We
more,
can't recruit.
regardless.
Recruiting
You
and-
can't actually you can't even save anybody. You can barely save yourself.
That's what I mean.
And in that
You can't recruit. You can.
in that on that journey trying to save yourself, the only way you actually can save yourself is regardless try to be kind or real to anybody else on your damn way, and
Yeah.
keep them prayers up, and don't take anything for granted.
Yeah.
That's what
Definitely not any meal.
I
That's why we
know.
call a meal for blessing. Because if it
Mm,
wasn't for a meal time, there wasn't no time. And that's why it's very important what we put into our bodies and mouth. It
that's
should
so
only
good.
be a craving or a feeling or a vibe, even though
I
it,
honestly recently.
it should have some sort of honesty and love to it and respect to it. Most honesty, and you should definitely take that break when you have that break, regardless what you're doing in your life. I had a stress. Oh my god, yeah, I got a nice cat there. Though. I
I
love
love a five
cats.
actually.
But for me to say, because I got stress sick though, so I know what it means to handle one thing to with sickness, but also what stress really means. I didn't know it could happen to a human being. I didn't believe it, but it almost took the life out of me.
Yeah,
Because
yeah,
when I first got sick of it, I couldn't barely. I mean, handle it is one thing, but breathe
yeah.
in it or be in it, it was just unbearable. I can't even describe it. I don't wish it for my worst enemy, man. It was some sort of a mental cancer. Is the only way I can describe it. Like,
Mm.
so it's
Right.
like just after that, it's just like if I was just like if I could be any some sort of way normal again, man. I thought I appreciated things and I was kind and stuff, but I didn't knew even though I was taking things for granted
Yeah.
because shit is that real, but people don't
It
even
is.
know because they don't know that difference. You know what I mean? So
Oh,
it's
I know.
just like wow, I don't wish that reality for no damn ass body,
Yeah, but you went to the
regardless.
dark night of the soul. Dark night of the soul. That's it woke you up. It woke you up. That's what happened to me. I'm telling you. It's like you feel like you're like, fuck, what the fuck? Like I'm going nuts. And then all of a sudden you get this, like you get that wave of like, oh my god, I'm so grateful for my fucking life. All of a sudden you love everything and you're like, holy shit, what the fuck was that? And it's some
Amen.
awakening shit, dude. And you're just like, what the fuck? Like, I don't know where I am.
Amen.
I'm on a different timeline now. Like everything, and all of a sudden, like I'm telling you, just in the last couple of months, I'm like, I feel the energy shift. I can feel the difference. But and like
Amen.
and everything that keeps happening around here, especially in the U.S., is so horrible. we're
Oh yeah,
we're I mean,
we're going through doing some hard ass times, but I
so
mean, scriptures knew that, people knew that, even the own people knew that it happened for a long time as ago, and we can speak
it's
on it
so
on regardless on anyways. But there's some quotes that remain golden, and there's a reason why these quotes remain golden is because they'll never age. And there's a quote that says, "Nothing new under the sun." Because actually there's a lot of new things going on in the sun, but in the last end, nothing new under the sun because it's the same bullshit and it's the same disease because it's the same pain that floats this planet and has done it forever and will keep doing it forever unless we get aware of it so we can know about it, then maybe we got a chance that we maybe can handle it because it's so difficult and hard to handle.
mhm.
So justice is one thing, but people are too blinded on justice because there's no mercy no more. And when no mercy no longer exists, justice is just so hard to point pick. You know what I mean? And that's
Yeah,
why you can't even do it in court. Even people in court get sick from doing their job if they don't know exactly what they're doing or what they're dealing with,
people
because
don't
it's so real. It might, because you're a human being. It regardless who you are, what it is, you still got a limit to what you can handle or can
so
believe
true.
or achieve or be witness to. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, yeah,
regardless of it, that's why it's so important that we keep speaking about it and not keep it in dark or being afraid of the light. You know what I mean? We gotta
yep.
keep one name in the light, regardless. Anybody, any religion, anybody need that name. He sacrificed his life, everything for it. No ordinary wise man would even do that. Not even a warrior would do that. You know what I mean? That's not
Yeah.
even because it's a political wrong move from a warrior to do that. It doesn't glorify him. It takes his glory fishing away from him. So that it wouldn't make a sense even for a warrior to do it. That's why we call him the Lord. No one man can ever think like that, do like that, be like that,
How
and
old are you?
still, huh?
How old are you?
How old I am?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm
He's
thir-
fucking old.
I'm
No,
39,
no.
man.
He's an old snail.
39?
I'm 39, man.
I thought you were in your 20s. So you're wise. No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to interrupt you. I thought you were younger than me. I thought you were way younger than me.
I'm 24.
Anyway,
I don't know how old you are. I'm not
45.
supposed to ask women about the age unless
Well, I'm
I'm really.
45. I'm 45. I thought you
How
were
old are
way
you?
younger. To 45.
Oh, okay. Wow, I didn't
Every,
believe you would be 45 though.
every year you tell the universe you're a year younger. I should be 47, but I'm really 45.
But
But I get
I don't count years like that though.
no,
That's
we
what
don't know.
happened to me.
See,
I
Larton.
because I learned it the real hard way. So and there's a quote to that too. It says every second is given. That's why you shouldn't take any second for given. You know what I mean? When I heard that, I learned that on my path. I was like, man, I mean, I knew the world was blind and crazy, but I didn't know how blind I was and crazy I was. Who am I to judge any damn ass body? And I
That's so
couldn't care less about any damn ass body try to judge me.
I know
Hey,
you get
that's what it is, man.
you
So
get
it's
to that
like
point. You get to the selfish point where you're like, you can't fuck with nobody no more. Like you have anybody knows they don't serve you any longer. That you got to be selfish now.
man, regardless, man, this is what it is. Everybody's speaking about the servant and all this, man. You don't gotta be servant to nobody or anything. Nobody should be a slave to anybody or anything, regardless of the place of the age. Doesn't matter what kind of a human or what kind of a male you are, female or male, regardless.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It can't be no it can't be no form of a reality if there's no form of a comfort. All these fake ass people, they try to say get you out of your comfort zone, out of your comfort zone. All right, bull ass shit. Then why the fuck you stay in your comfort zone saying people should get out of your comfort zone? Nobody can grow out of that comfort zone. It's totally dark, fucking twisted knowledge, man. You gotta
Yeah.
stay in your comfort zone. You gotta be happy in your comfort zone. You gotta be comfort in your comfort zone.
Peace of
Maybe
mind.
then you learn to feel a place to be that you can even call home. Regardless, you know it never be your home. Because if
Right
you
there.
don't pay that damn bill, that ain't your damn ass home. I don't care how big it is.
Yeah, exactly. Like I didn't have peace of mind my entire life until I got married to my husband and moved here. I didn't realize what peace of mind meant. Like when I go to bed at night, peace of mind to me is I was no more charges. I'm not going to jail. Nobody's raiding my house. I'm not on drugs. Nobody's coming. Like I used to have all these worries. I would go to sleep with no peace of mind, on drugs, all kinds of fucked up shit. It was all my doing, but I never knew what peace of mind, how fucking important it was to literally even I've been here 10 years with my husband. This is our house. Like, and I had friends living here the first 5 years. I was like giving everybody a home, place to live. And it's fine. It's all well and good. Like, but like literally I can fuck up by myself now. Like I need to get clean and you all are not. And it's okay, but that's not happening here. But my peace of mind meant like I have to go to bed like and then nobody's coming, nobody's raiding my house. There's no like I have my cats, I'm locked in here, my pot's here, my podcast is here, my plants are here, my husband's here, everything's here, the food's here, you know what I mean? And I'm like locked in this gate here. Like, but I feel like you have to have peace of mind. I was so sick from stress my entire life and didn't even know it. I was self-medicating and I was
And
worrying my shit to death.
that's what is so important. And you are so on point
So,
because everybody should have it like that. And
right.
we should not chase anybody or prove anybody to have that feeling. Actually, we should remind one another that we have that time and space, and we should take advantage of that time and space regardless of the position and situation we're in. I had the worst time in my life dealing with reality. And
Mm-hmm.
one of my realest friends, he told me the hardest, meanest thing he ever could do and the hardest time in my life. But
Mm,
it was the realest thing he ever said.
that's the truth.
He told me, I know you're in pain. You might get in more pain. But do you believe me if I say so? I even swear on it. Not even few, but many people on this planet have it still worse than that.
Mm-hmm. I used to think about that too. I'd be
When
like,
he told me that, it was like, man, I'm already dealing with pain, though. But you gave me such a pain, I was ashamed of myself even feeling any damn ass pain.
I know. I know, because people. I think I'd have to think about how, like, when I was sitting here and things mentally, I so fucked in the head, and like I couldn't tell you what was wrong. There wouldn't be really anything, but there's so much fucking going on in my head. But like, I literally could not even like. I forget my point. What was I saying?
Yeah,
I couldn't tell you what was. I couldn't tell you what was wrong. Like I just could not tell anybody what was wrong. It was just. I forget what I was going to say. I literally lost my train of thought.
it's
But
okay, it's okay. It's okay, chill out. That's what we do. That's what's nice about these conversations. And that's how it should be. There should be this space, this cap to release. You know what I
yeah,
mean? People are afraid of limits because they don't want to be limited. But limits are not bad things because limits are things you can rely on and have and feel and grow on. You know what I mean? Because if everybody understand their limit, they wouldn't try to damage or hurt or try to say anybody or anybody's damn ass thing. You know what I mean? Because we can all stay in a lane and in a focus and in some sort of behavior. You know what I mean? And we should
yeah,
be more real to one another. But we look at it, the closest people, unfortunately, where I see the world and where we at, the
yeah,
closest people be the most enemies people. I'm like, bro, you
yeah.
supposed to be my family or my brother, whatever. You even worse than my own enemy. And like, I be like, it's not even I got a problem trusting you, man. But with this reality, I got a problem trusting my damn ass self, man.
Right? Exactly. I had to have my sister and my brother live here. I had to kick them out because they were all fucked up. I had to kick them out. When they left, they took my husband's wallet with $800 in it. Literally, my
Oh,
sister. Well, my best friend, not my sister's, but she was like basically my sister. And I'm telling you, a week before that, this bitch had a key to my house. That's how much I trusted her, and I had to kick her out. And literally, like, I suffered from that, like, because I had to cut her off. I had to cut 6 people out of my life, literally, and they're all my bridesmaids in my wedding, because I can fuck up all by myself. I don't need you to come here dropping drugs here. I don't need you to come. I don't need it. I can do it alone. I don't fucking need it. My husband doesn't deserve it. And it sucks because
no.
it was like so hard, and people think it was easy. Like, I wasn't happy about this. I suffered.
No, no,
Suffered.
it's
I was.
hard.
I met
It's
now.
hard.
I've met my people. Like,
And
all the
the
people.
the most important thing I will tell you, if I could, is that don't be hard on yourself,
I totally.
regardless of what you think or what you feel, because defense is only necessary if defense is necessary. Else is not necessary.
I'm so defensive. I'm so hard on myself. I'm trying to be
All
better
right.
at it.
And the most important thing in any battle is not the offensive side, it's the
Yeah, that's
defensive
true.
side. And every pro athlete know this. It's not even a question. You ask the greatest of the greatest. They will say, we know what win games. It's on
Yeah.
the defensive side.
Somebody was saying
It's,
that one.
you can't call it a good defense unless it's blocking good offense. Else it won't be a good defense. It will just be a defense. It won't be a good defense.
Mhm.
All right.
And they're saying to like pro athletes, they say like they basically it's their belief, like their belief is what makes them as good as they're at. Like they tell themselves like basically like a placebo pill, basically like they just believe. They're saying these pro athletes, they believe in that, and that's what makes them like break all
But
these records.
there's one point in that particular point that people taking for granted in any position in the society, and that is that you have the opportunity to be in that space and feel that and urge that, because that is the God given. Because if you don't have that space, which was made from the sacrifice of the blood of Jesus Christ, no man, human being would any be in any reality to act right in any sort of form. Even though people have that space, many places on earth, still they can't deal with it and manage with it. I'm no different regardless, though. I'll say that I can't swear, but I will swear on it if I had to, though. So you know what I mean.
I get it. I've been through. Yeah. I just feel like everything is just. I feel it
And
change. I feel like it's ready. Everything. I feel like we're in this like pressure cooker right now, or we've even overflowed, and it's like it's good. Somebody's explaining apocalypse to me, and how like it's breaking down everything to start new,
yeah,
and this is so
no, they knew about this time. That's why it's
yeah.
not a secret. They call it the conscious time. It's where everything become obvious because you have this connection. You see everything. That's the
Mhm.
problem. Is what it is, and the most problem that you see today. It is people think they don't have knowledge, and that's the problem. But that's not the problem. The problem is people have too much knowledge and too little understanding.
When in the
And
United States,
and,
everything it's
and,
all
and
a lie.
but all this is what anybody has to understand in any time or space of age.
Yeah,
It will always be a challenge unless it's not a challenge anymore.
it's weird. It feels like things are definitely. I don't know. It feels like people. I don't know. I feel like
But
there's gonna
but
be.
but when that being said, the real main reason of life is not even just a challenge or knowledge. The main reason of life is sin and God.
Mm,
And that's why he lay his life on the cross. So no man, human being should have to deal with that real reality,
that we
because
did.
then you let it go on that because somebody paid the price for it. And now you can start living a life and just live for being a human being. Just do one thing, not for nobody's favor, but for your own favor. Just do one thing. Try to be as honest as you can.
Yeah, I
That's
should.
it.
That took me a long time because I was like, I believe the lies I told myself in my head. Like growing up, I believed so much about myself. It took me forever to stop. Like I have shit written all over my mirrors to believe in myself. But I also was following Ra for a while, like the I am prophecies. I am the victim. Like I am Ra. Basically, it's basically you're everybody. You're the victim. You're the perpetrator. You're the this. You're that. Like you realize that you are creating your own reality, and it's Christ
You are the
conscious,
creator, you are the sculpture.
right? So yes, and it's like they say when the last trumpet sounds, we will wake up in 2,000 years of peace. The last trump it sounds, and Trump is our new president. It's so fucking wild that is the last part of the prophecy. It says, "And Trump, the last trumpet sounds, we will wake up in peace." And he's going to be probably the last president, I think. Anyway, people are
No, but
starting.
it's so great. I mean, I'm so glad from where I'm viewing it and how
Yeah,
I saw it in
I
life.
was going to ask you, what
Because
do you think about
me growing up and witnessing that time of era
that?
of the world, and even Trump for his age, and what Tupac had to say about him, with all respect, even with how people want to judge me or whatever for me putting it up. But
No,
I'm
I
just telling you my reality and how I view it.
no, I want to
With
hear
all,
that.
so for me growing up, Pac being real as much as he could, and being the artist, and even try to put money and fame to the side to give out the world a message, and he hit some things on his way and that small time of space that he had. But he did a real good job on that, because I know for a fact when he hit me, he didn't just hit me, he had hit so many more people. And for me, noticing from people being known to be felt or marked by that person, it will be one guy for me particularly, that will be Trump, because Trump in that time of space of era was in his age and his mentality was way different than it is today. And I think a lot of that blame that came from Pac, it wasn't even personal. It was just a perspective way to put it up reality for people to deal with reality. So I don't think he tried to be personal with Trump, but it was so real, it became personal. And I do believe that hit this man so much that he was like, you know what? I am a businessman. I am a smart man. I am even a killer, and I might even be a sucker. But one thing for real is to be real. I do believe in God, and I'm not that a person, better person than everybody thinks, because I don't even blame this black man that I don't even know. You know why? Because people that I even do know blame me for the same damn ass thing this man does. Something is even right or wrong, I gotta figure it out. Most of all, I think that became his awakening from the whole thing of him being him in his position, about society, about cooperation, about nationalities, about history. That Trump was like, and that's why I love is one of his press conference. He just owned that shit so bad. He was like,
did you see his son? His son was just there in Greenland.
To be honest, I'm the only guy who.
Did he freeze? He froze. There's somebody froze. Did I freeze? Oh no. Laura's there. They froze. What happened? Dude, there's like helicopters outside. They froze. There's helicopters going on outside. People are like talking.
I'm still here. Yeah, I was letting him talk. He was insightful. I liked his vibe.
Oh, I know. I was getting into it.
I'm all about a universal flow, especially when it leads to a higher power, and it's all about that love vibe and living your best light. I
know. I was just listening because honestly, I never. Yes, it's something weird going on, and then they froze. But it shouldn't matter. Like everybody, people that come on here all the way from across the world. But let me let them drop down. I usually don't let people up that I don't know, but he looked like my friend.
Ended up being a good conversation.
I'm glad you guys liked it. I wasn't sure how you guys were gonna feel. I didn't know what he was gonna do. I thought he was gonna do something stupid, but once he started talking, I was like, oh, he must have just been trolling the tube and heard our conversation. Because I wanted to ask him what he thought about Trump's son was just in Denmark. Is Greenland Denmark? I'm so confused, but.
I need to Google that, and I don't have my phone.
Yeah, I mean, oh wait, I do. What am I doing? Because Trump's son was just there, and he was, I guess, doing something, but something really good there. But like I said, I feel a different energy coming in. I just hope that I'm not feeling like the pink cloud syndrome. Did you ever hear about that?
What is it?
It's called the pink cloud syndrome. So usually when somebody gets clean, they're real serious about it. The first 121 days, they ride this thing called the pink cloud, where everything's wonderful, great, you're sober, rah, 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 sober, yeah, you're on AA, blah, blah, blah. And you're like, I got this. And usually about 120 days, you crash.
Oh.
Yeah. So sometimes I feel like my mania is like that. I get on this thing where I feel like I have to question how I feel all the time. I hate this. I hate it. I never can trust my own. I'm learning to. But I grew up I don't know how to trust my.
Totally can trust you. You make great decisions.
I don't know. I'm not. I was listening to this conversation and I could never speak like him, even though it wasn't I feel like I feel like stupid or something, like Teresa. I don't know.
Well, you talk about my friend, I know.
You know what I mean? Oh, stop. That's her friend. I love her, though. Krista's amazing.
I love her, too!
We're always on the most benevolent timeline possible.
Yeah.
Somebody will come up here and tell me about Avalon, damn it. I want to.
Oh, I looked it up. It says it's a Celtic, mythological, magical.
No. Are you serious?
Yeah, but I had to say Avalon. And then what did I say? I like did a certain search. What did I say? Avalon Realm.
Is it a
No.
realm?
When it
We
came up.
lost our internet. Oh my
That's okay.
phone.
I figured that. It happens. It happens.
Hey guys.
Hi.
Can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Where are
Just
you
be
from?
careful. Just be careful real quick. Though. Let me just tell you real quick because of the algorithm. Just don't say anything like just don't really say too much. Don't say anything bad. That's all. Like no.
No, listen,
Okay.
we're all good. Where are you from?
We're in the United States. I'm in New Jersey, in the
New
States.
Jersey. You're like
The
okay.
east. It's like the East Coast of the United States. Like, and then Larja, she's in California. On the
No burning
Okay.
over there.
How's
Yes.
it going? How's it going, Kelly?
Oh,
oh,
I'm good. I'm in Central Cali, and
Oh,
so
okay.
we're hardly even getting any smoke right now. But
Okay.
it is a drastic situation, and I was showing
Right.
video on my channel about how
Right.
all three fires started at the exact same moment. They got picked up on radar at the
Right.
exact same moment. 3 fires,
and
and
they were
in very wooded areas,
Yeah.
and they couldn't get to them because we were having a wind weather event where the winds were between 85 and 105 miles an hour. So the helicopters couldn't get up there safely to
Wow.
douse out the flames, which were
Nothing to
fanning the
do.
flames by the wind. And then the debris was going for miles and it set all the houses on fire. Even Sunset Boulevard was on
I
fire.
see it. It's crazy
But
everywhere.
I'm safe.
That was like real. Those pictures were real. They look like
Yeah.
movies.
But it was horrifying. It was looked like something from a horror movie, man.
No kidding. This one guy, do you see the one guy? He had all the flames around his house. He's like, look at that, and like literally, his house was catching fire, and he was like recording it. And his dog, he had his dog, and
That was a dog.
But he got out. He got
We're
out.
gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay.
At least,
yes,
So his next video was, "We lasted as long as we could," and they left.
like I don't know why he was still there to be fucking begin with. I would have been way fucking gone. Those flames were at his fucking doorstep, and he couldn't shut off his gas. So imagine that. Like I would. And listen, I have 5 cats inside and 2 outside. I am fearful of something happening because I don't know how to gather all my.
Yeah, this is telling everybody know where your gas is.
Yes,
Know where your have a go bag. Everybody in the world needs a go bag. Everybody in the world needs a meetup place. Everybody in the world needs a freaking, to know all your numbers and stuff and whatever. Everybody in the world could use this for a lesson.
I know. And I you know what today it was really scary because I realized I did for like when the internet went out, I'm still waiting for Apple to send me my motherfucking phone. I still don't have a goddamn phone. Whatever, man. I'm waiting.
No way.
I can't fucking hate Apple. I'm done. Anyway, whatever, man. No fucking phone. Internet goes out. My laptop's out. I have no fucking way to call anybody. It's 8:00 in the morning, and I realized I had with no TV and no internet. I was losing my mind. I'm like, this is so selfish. I would never survive on a
Your
fucking
first time in 25 years.
I was like, geez, and I was like, holy fuck! If something ever happened, and I knew nobody, I'd be here. I would die here because I don't know, and I don't talk to anybody around. I fuck everybody. Everybody that lives, all my friends are in here. I don't fuck with them anymore. I would not even
go masturbate in your neighbor's cabin.
Fuck them. No way.
Right on. Yeah, I'm good. Thanks, you guys.
We're on top of each other here. I'm at the Jersey Shore, basically. So it's like everybody's outside partying. These fuckers are outside partying every day for years. It's like this bitch is drunk every day, my neighbor.
Yeah.
Every fucking day on the corner.
Can I get her house number?
Well, you gotta pray. You gotta pray for these people.
But wait, so you guys are where? You're Denmark or Greenland? We're like.
I will go party with her.
You gotta pray for these people.
I don't party. I smoke weed. That's all.
No, that's good.
I know
good.
that.
That's good. That's real good.
Yes.
Is Mr. Clancy here? Is my dad here? That's my dad, Mr. Clancy. Is he here? Palaver? Is he here? I saw his name earlier. My dad's here.
That's cool.
Do you have any children?
No, I have no. I'm married. No, yeah, I have a husband.
A man? Or you're married?
Yeah, married 10 years.
Oh,
well, no, we've been together 10 years, but married 8 years.
Good. I'm happy for
We
you.
want to get kids.
Good. God bless.
You're very beautiful.
Thank you. You guys are good. You guys are cool. What were you doing? Trolling the internet? Trolling the fucking YouTube or
No,
something?
I'm a troll, but he's actually real.
No,
Yeah.
for real. Like, were you like watching the chat? What were you watching? How did you
I'm
find it?
not like trolling in a bad way.
Like,
I used to
he-
stream.
I
he's
know. I'm
just-
just kidding. I'm like, can I do it too?
He's surfing through the universe,
Yes.
and I'm just joining sometimes. And somehow, whenever he meets some nice people like you guys,
Yes, I like
over
this
and say hi,
conversation.
what's up with it?
I like this conversation because I was telling him I had this dream. I haven't dreamt in 5 years. I used to dream all the time and then it stopped in 2020, had that awakening thing, stopped dreaming. And then 2 nights ago, I dreamt about Avalon. And it's about this, I don't know where. I just dreamt I was in this place called Avalon because I tell everybody how I'm Snow White.
About what?
Avalon.
Avalon?
It's a realm, basically. I couldn't tell
What
my dream.
was-
Avalon is a
These are
legendary island of Celtic mythology, where, according to some, King Arthur's Excalibur was buried.
Guess what?
Hmm.
Somebody told me that I was a lady of the lake. And it had something to
No
do
way!
it was
Oh
with
my God!
and I didn't know what it meant.
Listen.
So fucking wild. That's why I like Winter. What? You're freaking me out. What? You're gonna
You
say
don't
something?
have a tattoo
No.
that says Excalibur or anything, do you?
No, I have one that says free and I have one that says warrior on my chest.
No. Listen,
You're freaking me out. What? Oh my god, what?
but this is it. Like this is it. Like Michael Jackson, he said, "This is it." Before they
Mhm.
killed the poor man. Oh my
I
God,
know.
that's a legend.
I know.
But this is it.
and
See,
fucking Corey Gamble was there.
you got all the reasons
Oh darn,
To
he
be
froze again.
scared?
Oh, there he goes.
to be scared and be nervous.
Why? I'm not though. I want to go to.
You there?
Yeah. You're
Yeah,
just.
you said all the reasons to be scared and nervous. Why though?
Why?
Uh-oh,
That's
he
it.
froze again.
But see, because that's what the enemy wants.
Well, the thing
Oh
is.
yeah, fear, false
Oh,
evidence.
yeah.
Fear,
I was
fear.
like, I know what you're saying. No, but guess what? We handled. I think the merit we handled, but all of
Are
everything.
you really?
Yeah, we're here.
No. It's so simple. That's why we need to keep it simple.
Yeah, I
Else
know. Well,
you'll never defeat it
the thing is, like, they've
because
done
you
so
can't
much-
defeat it. Nobody can defeat it.
No,
And
I
that's
really.
what the beautiful thing is about it. That's why it's a gift, and that's why it's a good news, and that's why we should need to spread the good news, because you have all the reasons
We
and
tried.
knowledge to be scared
Yeah,
and fear.
that's- I
But
know.
there's only one reason why you shouldn't be scared and feared, and that is because of the man and the sacrifice, the
Mhm.
blood of the lamb, which says that's why lamb is worthy. That's why that lamb is not a lamb. That lamb is a living lion,
No,
which we
no.
call the living God. That's why we say Jah is one thing, but no man can stand up to Jaja's son. Why? Because no president, king, or conquer, no, he can ever walk in that man's shoes. Ever. Period. That's why we call him King of Kings, Lord of Lords. People don't understand these things. But that's the
know.
real reason of it, if you know it. Why? Because he carried the cross he didn't deserve. But I know from the sinner I am, even as a criminal I am, from the life I lived, I deserve that cross. But that man didn't deserve that. I can't even barely carry my own cross.
Well, you
He
did.
carried, which he didn't never.
No, he keeps
And when you ask the
So you were
like if
so.
you ask
What's your name, bro?
when you
What's
ask
your
about
name?
when
What's
you
his
ask
name?
about who killed, when you ask, because if you just go for a regular knowledge of a human being, you'll be like, okay, who killed this guy? Did the Romans kill him? Did the Jews kill him? Who killed this guy? It's simple. When you do the study, it's simple. Who killed this guy? They said Pontius Pilatus killed this guy. Even though Pontius Pilatus washes his hand in holy water and say, this has nothing to do with me personal, not regime, no nothing, not religious. No, he said this has nothing to do with me personal.
Hi, honey.
Ask the Jews who killed him, they say the Romans. When you ask the Romans, they say who killed him, they say the Jews. But when you look at the scripture, what does the scripture say? It says he died under who? Pontius Pilatus. Even though he washes his hands in holy water, you can never deny the truth because the truth is the truth, whether you like it or not, whether I like it or not, regardless who it is. All glory to the name of Jesus Christ. Amen. And you can't, and
Amen.
Christ, what people don't understand, Christ don't have a problem against anybody or anything. He only got a problem with one, and that because the one has a problem with him, and he chooses to have that problem. And the name is Satan. He was the fallen angel, and we still call him the fallen angel, and he remains the fallen angel. But his name is not Lucifer anymore because that name belongs to God. So his real name is Satan.
Well, wait.
Which means opponent. And why the reason why they call him the devil is because devil means the person who speaks behind the back of a person. Because that is the only strength he has. The only real thing there is about the devil is he is ugliest truth in not just the history of a man. He's the ugliest truth of the history of the university. Of the universe. Okay? And people can't deal with that because it's a spiritual warfare. This is not human warfare. This is spiritual warfare.
I'm live.
Okay? And that's why it needs to be spoken. Because from the moment you know this truth, you will be released from that spiritual warfare. Because it will never be your battle. Because it was never your battle.
Right.
But if you don't understand that, regardless if you know it or not, you will be in the middle of it. Why? Because that is the original history of man-made history. Because it's not man-made. It is not only his story, it's also her story. And that's because it's made from God.
Are you reading her?
So you brought that up because we said the king.
Hold on.
Thing?
What did you just snort on camera? Did you just snort something?
No.
Oh, okay, don't do that. I thought you did. If you do, I don't care because I'll do it on camera.
Don't do it on camera.
I don't on camera. You're crazy.
He's a little bit drunk.
Please don't do that. He's monetizing that heartbeat. I'll get straight to the heartbeat.
You're saying it. It's good.
I did it off camera.
It's good.
That was a beautiful word. And you were saying it because it needs to be spoken. But I was just wondering, did us talking about Avalon and King Arthur being there, is that what kind of made you go there? Because we agree there's one king, King of Kings and Lord of Lords.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
Right.
It doesn't matter who it is, where you're at, how small you are, how old you are, regardless.
Right. I get it.
And that's why we should praise it. Because that's the relief for any human body, anywhere, in any culture, regardless what it is. That's where the true peace comes from.
Right.
And if that's where the true peace comes from, that's where the real love comes.
Right. Okay.
That's why his name is honesty. His name is mercy. His name is justice. We call him that because only one can wear that, and he is the one. Why would we else call him God? There's a reason why we call him God. There is a reason why we will rely on him blindly, even if we have to, because we know he's that much more than I could ever wish even for. If I even wish for anything in my life, I go to who? And I receive it from who?
God is my source. God is my supply.
Hey, amen. And why to be sad about it? And you know what? I don't see you on camera, but I see you a black honey. And I tell you this, black honey, you're not your males, regardless. I grew up with a single mom too, in the white man's world. But I tell you what, the real backbone was for me. That was the real black woman. There was a Christian woman who kept it real and preached it real and stepped real, regardless of who said whatever said.
Right?
And no matter what blessing came to that person or that child was near that person, she gave the glory to who? Always. Because
God.
she truly knew where that word from. That, for me, personally, my backbone, not even my own kind gave me that. That came from the black woman in the United States.
Oh,
In
that's
the
beautiful.
in the name of Jesus Christ, no, not for any black woman. The black woman in Jesus Christ's name, regardless of how right or wrong she was.
So wait, do you have any kids?
Me?
Yeah, Mike, or do you? Or what's your name?
No, not yet. But he 20 years younger than me though.
Yeah. He's got time.
So he got time, yeah. But me it's different. But I was going through my hair. When I say I was going through my hair, trust me though. So
That's
I
fine.
couldn't do anything.
Me
I gotta
neither.
go to court. I gotta go to court next year to get my human rights back. They took the human rights.
What? Did you do that there?
Yeah, man, some really awful things happened in my life though.
I mean,
But it was a blessing and a curse though.
it's that's what I'm telling you. People do regret doing drugs, regret prison, all that shit. I really I want to say yeah, but like no, because it made me such a different, like it really made me a different person, like a better person, honestly. It sounds so fucked up to say, but all that shit made me have compassion. It's just crazy, like the shit that you go through and you see, and you're like, oh fuck, like you're all in prison, you're all in jail. We're all here now. We're all in the same
it's just a perspective, though. But the main key reason is the one thing that you know, but wasn't said, and many people doesn't know the main word for that thing. The main strange in the whole thing you just said was one key word. One key word.
For me, not to me.
Patient.
Oh God, yeah. I always say like I'm glad it's over. Like I'm glad I went through it, but I'm just glad it's fucking over, and I don't want to go through that shit. Like the last 40 years or 45 years, I'm just fuck that shit. I learned my lesson. I'm so glad it's over. I have a peace of mind now. I don't have to go to court for nothing. I'm off paper. I have IRS money, but they're not coming after me. At least my husband helped me pay it.
Amen.
I'm like I went to yeah. It was 2000.
Can I ask you one question?
Yeah.
When you're saying that, are you blessed?
Oh yeah, fuck yeah! I'm so fucking blessed. You have no idea. I didn't think I would ever have a husband, a house, nothing. I shouldn't have. I didn't have kids because I was
ashamed of yourself to say that you're blessed, man.
I'm so blessed. My husband, my channel, my podcast, my friends.
Should it be a secret? Should you feel uncomfortable saying that?
I do, because I feel like I mentally still fucked up. Like I have problems. I don't know if they're.
That's what I spoke with Andy about. Then I was like, are we failing as a system? Are we failing as a society? Are we failing as a religion? Or are we just failing as a human being?
Our humans are failing.
And that's why we need to be real with one another, regardless. Money ain't real. Money will never be real.
No, it's on paper. I'm telling you, like.
It's not even paper. It's not even paper anymore.
It's a butt plug.
Yeah, like what? The butt plug. You
said. On our fucking money.
But the most scary thing is it's not even paper.
That's your money as a butt plug on it.
Yeah, but it's not even paper no more. Because the whole world know. It's digital now. It's just internet now.
No, that's debt.
Crazy.
Oh,
yeah. What do you guys think about?
So what are we chasing?
I fucking the thing is like they made you needed to live a little bit of it to live, right? But
That's what
I
you
would
gotta
be
do.
happy on a shack. I just wanted my 5D world is like basically Avalon. I want to be like my backyard. I want to be with my plants and my animals, and that is it. A
Very good.
few
Good.
random. That's
Good.
it. That's all I do in the summertime and on my podcast. But I can't
Nice.
do with people. Like if I was had friends over, I would be like, please get away from me. Like I don't want anybody here. It's weird. It's like I went from wanting to have people around me all the time. I was
But you
never.
could do one thing.
Yeah, I
You
won't
could do one thing to ease it up for yourself.
smoke
To
pot
do
now.
yourself one favor.
What?
You just put one nice cross on your door.
I think I have one somewhere. Yeah.
Yeah. Try to put that on your door, see what happens. You don't even gotta say or do anything. It will do it automatically by itself. And trust me, if it don't like to come near you, it will not come near you. And it's not because of you. Is it because of that cross on that door?
It felt like
I'm a witness to that.
I'm at nighttime. I forgot to like protect myself before I go to sleep. I've had some wicked fucking not sleeping. I can't sleep. I get up. I'm up at 3:45 every
But
fucking
it's
day.
not just wicked, and that's when we judge him because it's not even wicked.
Oh,
Because it's different. We have to be real about it as human beings.
wait, I don't know. I need to do something before I go to bed and protect myself.
It comes from insecure,
Yeah.
and the insecure comes from the lies.
Vodka.
I don't.
That's why it doesn't matter whatever it is. We still be real with one another. I didn't give a fuck what the fuck he do. He still be real with me. That I can lay on, depend on.
Right.
Almost doesn't matter what situation, like how drunk or fucked up he is. I still be.
And
Or
he's
else he
the
has to
wrong
go
one.
to
He's
sleep.
the wrong
No,
one.
to be real with you. But that's with a drunk,
Sorry,
even a drunken guy. But I can't even have that real conversation with my own family I knew my whole life and not being drunk and not being high. You can't tell me that's real life.
Mm-mm.
I'd rather hang out with this and call this my family than the other part. I'm
That's
sorry.
Yeah, for real.
That's true. I smoke pot. I mean, I'm by myself. I mean, I'll go. Like me and my sister are really close. Like she's the only one that does everything about me. But they cut off some people like that. But like I have. Actually, there's not one. Well, yeah.
I was just trying to say one thing. What you were trying to say, what I was trying to hear what you were saying. I was saying one thing. I say one thing. What it came to me, it was the only one feeling I had to say to you.
What?
And it's so easy to say, and it's so unfair to say. So please forgive me for saying it.
Okay.
But the best thing you could do, regardless, is to forgive.
Oh, I know.
Even though I know it's not even there, and even shouldn't be there like that, and it should be on your shoulder to be
Whatever
that.
happens to righteous anger, though, like isn't.
But I learned it the hard way. When you forgive somebody, you don't forgive somebody. You don't do it for that body. You do it for your own peace of mind or body.
On you right now, you're so right. I did that in my head. I went through them in my head. I was tearing up those in my head. I'm literally in my head forgiving them, tearing up these soul contracts, forgive these because these bitches were like in my brain running my life. Like I would lose my mind if I saw one of them. Like it triggered me, and I would lose my whole channel. The whole fucking hour would be gone. But literally, and even in life, like it was so painful and triggering because my best friend I had to be done with her. I had to be done with like a lot of people. But literally, like, and I was so fucking mad. I wanted to kill them. If my sister, I would lose my fucking mind. I wanted to kill this bitch so bad. And I was like, I couldn't even live with myself. I hated it. I hated feeling that way. I hated it. Like, literally, I had to forgive her. And ever since I did that, I'm telling you, I don't feel nothing for her. No anger, no love. I could care less. I wouldn't help her if she was twitching in the street. I wouldn't give her a fucking sub. But I'm just saying, like, I have never told her I forgive her, but like I won't want to kill her when I see her, but I would literally let go. And I never thought I would get it. Was years, like 6 or 7 years of it. Like
there's still on everything you just said, there's still a but what? We still as human beings forget to praise the name of Jesus Christ. Why? because
know.
he's the fourth runner for us to even come to that point and deal with that situation and become that version of ourselves. That's why we need to get all glory to God, because he is the first and the real one, and that still is with his feet. Michael Jackson was bigger than name when I was growing up.
Yeah.
10 years.
Mm.
You didn't see him, hear him, or know anything about him. 10 years. He was bigger than Jesus Christ, me growing up.
He was
For
too.
2,000 years, they tried to do the same thing on the name of Jesus Christ, but they had to move it for inches.
You just said 2,000 years. I'm telling you, they said that we're gonna have 2,000 years apiece.
When
But
you think about it like that, then you know something real about that name.
How about you know who Corey Gamble is? Kris Jenner's
I
boyfriend.
gamble every day.
Okay?
Corey Gamble.
Oh,
He's
you,
like
listen,
Corey.
you're talking about DX.
No, Corey Gamble. So I'll type it. It's Corey. It's Kris Jenner's boyfriend, allegedly the Kardashian chick.
Okay.
Oh,
No,
I don't know about
No.
that.
Yeah, the Kardashian's mom. Yeah. So anyway, he was at Michael Jackson's death. He was at Prince's death scene. He was at Whitney's death scene. He was at Kim Porter's death scene. He's just this fucking dude. I want to write down Corey Gamble. His name is. It's Kris Jenner's allegedly.
I don't even know if I want to see him.
Do you know the Kardashians?
Yeah. They're witches.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's her stepdad, I guess.
Everybody know that.
Very big.
Even Kanye says that.
They're horrible people. They're really bad people.
Well, I can't say they are because I don't know them, but I know they're witches, and that's enough for me to say that I know that because they can't go around it.
She sold her daughter's ass for money. They sold her fucking sex tape. Her mother sold, literally took. There was 2 tapes. One he made another one. It's fucked up.
This is what I will say with all respect. Even if I knew,
don't even look at
I still can't judge it.
I
can prejudge it, but I can't judge it.
What about
because if I am a man of God,
right,
and I do believe in Christ, I have to understand the things Christ said to the priests and the small human beings back then.
Like
he said, if you truly believe in God and all the knowledge that you say you do understand, you must understand you can't judge another man for his sin. Only one can judge a man for his sin. That is God.
He doesn't even
but
judge
that's why we had to learn how to deal with that. And that's when we became to making more of the law and understanding about the law and remaking the law. So we make it a crime and not a sin no more. So now you're not judged by sins. Now you're judged by crimes. But that's not the problem. The problem is that people mind or don't mind being a criminal or not. But people don't mind being a sinner or not. And that's way different because that's way more real than any damn.
Very true. I'm a sinner.
You rather be a criminal and have God in your life than you not being a criminal and not having God in your life, regardless what position you have in society.
That's crazy.
Oh,
I am the biggest thief. I will steal your glasses from you in 1 second.
The reason why
I will not do it anymore.
The reason why I say this is because
sorry.
The reason why I say this, that's because I learned most about God, for me personal, from people who dealing with the wrong life than from people who were dealing with the real life. And that's why I gotta be honest with that, you know what I mean? Because I never experienced that realness even from my own kind or family blood, you know what I mean? So I can't take that for granted.
Let's see how much vodka I can drink for 5 seconds. I have this.
Let me see.
But I'm gonna puke everywhere. I'm not gonna do it. Fuck it.
I'm
gonna do a lot of cocaine and then maybe later.
I knew you were doing something.
I'm just talking smack.
Listen, I'm
chill out, Andy.
I'm the good cop. I'm the good cop.
Listen, do you have dogs? Do you have dogs or cats?
No, I'm the only cat here. He's cat. His own vendor, like what's it called?
I'm about to get a dog though.
Yeah.
No, cats.
get
No,
a
cats. Cats are better. Cats don't tell the gut talk.
I had a cat. I had one.
No, dogs tell the cops where drugs are. Cats.
I love them both. I just had one cat. I like to get a dog
Hell
next time.
I
They'll
hate
never
cats.
tell the
These things
cop
like
where your
shit.
dogs are. Only dogs do that shit. Dogs are snitches. Cats.
They're different animals. I don't compare them.
Yeah,
I know people like to
never got
compare
your
them,
ass
but I
down.
truly don't
Like,
compare
there it
them
is.
If you
because
get a cat or animal,
they're so different and they're so
know.
funny in different ways.
I
And when
know.
people compare them one another, they don't
Yeah.
realize how
Oh my
different of creation they
I was
are
always a
because
dog
they're
person.
so different. Like
So
I never knew I would like cats or not. That was
Me
like
either.
I had a cat that was like through destiny, and I never thought I would keep it for more than a week or two. But I
Oh,
had the cat for 10 years. It changed my life forever, man.
I want a pig,
they're my life. My cat's my life. I don't know how this
but
happened.
it's too dirty. I
It's so
think.
nice. But even the ancient times, they even speak about cats and even about the
Yes.
spirituality about cats and everything. So all that part. I mean, it's just like if they spoke about it for thousands of years, who would I listen to? The people who speak about 100 years of knowledge, or people who spoke about 1,000 years of knowledge? I mean, who the fuck would I listen to?
Mm.
Right?
You like
So
cats?
I mean, what I gotta listen to, ain't gotta listen to. But when it comes to law of the universe,
That's what you listen to.
right? And
The law of
right, but also understanding the animal kingdom.
Mm.
Why?
I
It's
don't.
not. It is not so I could take a part of the animal kingdom. It's actually so I can take a distance from the animal kingdom.
You guys haven't even said your names.
Mike.
Or
Mike.
We
and-
know.
Andy.
That's it.
He's like he's got a states. He's got like
My stripper name. I'm a stripper.
His stripper name is what?
which is
I'm a
His stripper
stripper.
name is
It's a fake name, you know.
It's a
stripper name.
cover-up name.
But
That's
he's
what-
actually called Mike.
That's what. No, my name is Mike.
Listen,
I'm baptized. Mike.
My real name, and also baptized as a kid, it was Tobias. 2 beers.
I love you.
it's
I like
just a
Tobias.
beer.
right on.
No,
Do you guys have like a YouTube channel? Are you guys
Yes.
totally
It's like-
streaming us on your channel right
No,
now?
Yeah,
no.
He-
I'm only here for supporting you guys. I
No
used to
way.
stream a
This
few
is
years
such a
ago.
cool interaction.
Yeah.
A few years ago, I used to stream a lot, but I got a real work, yeah. But I still hang out and just go on open panels like
Yeah.
this. See when the
Uh-huh.
link is, and we just support and come in. Or
That's
I
awesome.
do.
Right on. Right
I
on.
No like bullshit
That's
with it, yeah.
I don't
Just have fun, you know.
Me and
Yeah,
Chris
man.
will always end up talking about, God and the universe and
Yeah.
just, choosing to be positive in life and love and
That's
connecting.
what it
So
should be.
this is
All
like-
be.
maybe that's why-
Everybody should be. Everybody should feel some sort of a comfort and definitely some sort of a trust. To be honest, to have a dialogue, regardless of you
We need
agree or
arguments.
disagree on it, because it's not about being agree or disagree. It's just to,
oh my God,
just to speak
Krista,
about it.
he's
just
our
know about
tribe.
it and
Oh my God, Mike.
Just
So
to see
Krista
one
and
another,
I
listen
are
to one
famous.
another.
Look, I'm
Just
gonna
to know, like you know what, I'm right here. You need something, come talk to me. I
Yeah.
can't live your life. You can't live my life
I'm
for
gonna
me.
say me
neither.
and Krista
You know
are
what I mean?
famous for
We
saying
shouldn't-
that we don't have to
we
agree,
Listen,
but we have to get along. You know what I mean?
That's
Like we
what
have
it
to
is.
respect each other.
And we shouldn't depend on one another. We should be independent, everybody, and we should embrace everybody to be independent. And that's how we should come along together. You know
can
what
I
I mean?
say something?
Yeah, no, say it. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
go
You're
ahead.
gonna hate me in the head right now. But
Why?
listen,
I love you guys. You guys.
okay, no, I'm not gonna say. Listen, a guy in the chat he say, "Is this chicken? Who is chicken? Is it you call chicken Andy or?" I'm on IP2. I used to stream with very very toxic people, you know.
Yeah,
Bad people.
I don't get any other toxic people.
I'm
they don't-
very famous. No, I'm very.
I
don't do it
I
anymore.
love the internet.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
What do
It's
you
just
think
that all the from this all the sense and all the nonsense, man. From all the love and the hate,
Oh
I don't
God,
know.
I can't deal. I can't deal.
I love it.
I
don't know
I
why.
literally, I look forward to looking, Larja, this is the worst thing. I look forward to looking at all those freaking assholes channels to see who's talking shit. I'd actually enjoy watching
Fuck
it.
it, man.
Oh
Fuck
my
it.
God, yeah.
Don't worry about it.
I'm literally,
If you do worry about
Don't.
it, it will be happening.
No,
I don't
man.
get it. No, I literally, I
It
will
will
say
be
it.
there.
I watch for the
You
bush.
guys are too good of people, beautiful people.
No,
to
I
ever
stay away
think
from it.
about
Yeah, big fuck
anything
butts.
bless
in
your
that
souls.
way. Man,
It's
hey,
fucked
even
up.
the devil know you shouldn't even think about the devil
Yeah,
wants
because
you.
dude,
The
Ratchet Shit
devil
TV
wants you,
cracks me the
wants
fuck
your
up.
mind. The only
Ratchet
way
TV
to kill that is only by praying and only by loving in the
No,
name
but
of
listen, I do. But Ratchet Shit TV cracks me the fuck up when he goes off on Jag and Maggie now. Oh my, you know me and Maggie had a falling out, Larger, right?
Yeah,
No, no.
yeah. Unfortunately, I'm hoping you guys will,
No,
whatever it needs to be for your peace.
no. Yeah, my piece is
Win
safe.
chat.
Because
I will subscribe and like
I don't
you.
know what it is. I don't know if I do know what
Hey,
it is.
what's
I will
good, Jeff
subscribe and
Goldbit?
like you right now. I will subscribe you and like you right now. I didn't even do it. What the fuck?
I was gonna say
Here
there
we
should
go.
be subscribers only usually.
Oh, right on. Yeah, smash her like button, smash her
Yeah,
subscribe
right.
button,
Let's
ring
go.
her bell if
Let's
you want to get
go.
notified.
Yes,
Let's
I just did.
go.
Isn't it crazy? We're talking about Avalon and these guys pop up.
Yeah, this
There's
is beautiful.
21,000 subscribers. You were famous.
4 years anniversary was the other day.
Did good.
Jeff Wilbett, thanks for coming over, joining. I appreciate it because I
Andy. It's my gambling name, you know.
Gambling. You better take care of Mike. What are you doing?
You have a stripper name and a gambling name?
Yes.
Mike, guys, and he's a guy on the couch. Mike, what are we doing with
Not a
him?
gambling stripper in the
why,
world.
if you
we gotta fix him, Mike. We gotta
I
fix
want to see
him.
a show by me. Like I'm
The
gonna
first
hustle
thing-
you, and I'm
the
gonna.
first thing I told him was if we were staying here, it's like I don't want to decide about you or your life. I just want you to be real with one another. And I could deal with any kind of reality, what it is, regardless.
What is he? What do we have to? What's he?
So I'm not trying to do anything. Well, whatever it is, I let him be whatever it is, and he say whatever it is, and I say whatever I want to say, and whatever I think. So what we gonna figure out what's up and what's who really what, you know what I mean? And then
that sounds like the perfect formula.
He's my old neighbor. He's very
He's
good.
on your Mike. He's on your
So
couch.
basically,
we can't let him be on the couch
let
forever.
him live, and he lets you live.
Right.
And you don't try to change him, and he don't try to change you, and you don't judge him.
Again, he have his
and
life,
he doesn't
and if
judge
put
you.
that on him, it's
Yet
gonna
you
like
guys connect and are able to respect each other's energy. I appreciate it.
Mike, but we can't have Mike. We can't have him on the couch forever drinking and doing cocaine. I can't do that.
No, we know that, but this is the whole thing. Be even when it starts to be or become
a problem.
Yeah, that's not just a problem. Because
if I touch him,
if people realize what problems are actually not problems.
Yeah.
Problems are told you is an illusion for you to make it a problem. That's not in the case. You could even solve it way easier by knowing what it is. Problem is a it's a duty you have to solve.
Exactly, but we have to fix it. We can't.
But it's two different worlds from the perspective to see it as a problem or as a duty that has to be solved, because that's the crossroad. You know what I mean?
That's literally what I was
That's
just
why
thinking.
these
Why do I
crossroads
fix everybody?
are so important, because you think it's sometimes down the road it had to happen. It's not even down the road. It's right at the front.
You and I both know what's going to happen if he stays doing this, right? Like you and I both, because we've been through it, right?
Don't talk to me like a third person. Hey,
but I was just
let me talk for 2 seconds.
I'm sorry.
This is about me. I know this is about you.
Yeah,
I'm
sorry.
We will talk. Always talk is a conversation, and the only way it can be a conversation is when we
listen.
Speak.
I'm sorry. I was rude to me. That was rude to me.
Regardless, everybody is. You're absolutely right. But I would say this, not for his defense, or even for my own defense, but from being my own honesty with my experience.
Yeah. Yes.
I know from my own fact.
Yeah.
How I react to whatever people told me or whatever people did me. So I had to be honest to my own emotion and experience first of all, if I have to be honest to anybody's emotion or experience, regardless.
I know. See,
I know,
Be careful.
first of all, that he already knows it. That's
Yeah,
one thing.
I know.
Trigger warning.
This-
Trigger
this-
warning.
The second thing is, I also know if I try to manipulate or convince him about it, I'm not pulling him to me. I actually gonna push
True.
him away from me.
Oh,
You know what? Because that goes for any human being, regardless if you are in consciousness or the underconsciousness. What do you call it, underconsciousness, right?
You want to come in
Yeah,
here, my hi. Hi,
Right?
Vicky.
Yeah.
Because that's the human nature of being. So even him
Let me
knowing it
see
or
it.
not knowing it, that automatically will happen on him
I know.
because of the energy. So I don't try to force him into it or
Yeah.
myself into that form of energy. I
Mhm.
try to be more respectful about it and try to have fun with it and be more real about it, so he don't realize it's so big of a thing of a problem, and it be more just what it is, and it's just like a toy for a kid, and then you just start playing because you don't want to play with the toy. You know what I mean? But if I convince the child about how big of a problem is and
I'm
how
gonna
hard
type
it is
something in
to
the
deal
chat
with
today.
and take it away from him, it will give him backlash on it. That's my experience on
I
it.
know.
That's
No, but I just,
By no means you're not giving him positive reinforcements.
this is what I worry about. That stuff right here being in it. That's what
it's
we worry.
just, but I don't say I'll be right or wrong on it. I just say what
I know.
what I experience, and I'm still learning regardless, and I still try to learn on it. And
Mhm.
before I judge him on anything or whatever,
It's not
I must
judging.
say,
That scares
and
the Jesus
I
out of
must
me.
say
too.
honest to you people, I'm not perfect. I'm far
No,
from
no,
perfect.
no. Listen. It's not
No,
I
judging.
will never say anything.
She
You know
put
what I
it in
mean?
the chat.
Regardless.
Can you see the chat? The words she put in the chat?
Look, do you see what I'm writing in here? That's the stuff I
No.
worry about being in
You
that.
never know if this fentanyl.
Oh no, it doesn't go around over here so much.
You
That's
don't know
Oh,
that.
really? You guys are
no,
so
that's so wet.
blessed.
But that's so
People
nice
are
because the
crazy over
people
here.
of the guys who doing the hard work, if you know what I mean,
Yeah.
they put it as some sort of standard because they got some sort of honesty,
Yes, but that's what we all
not
said.
honesty, but honor to it, because you can't deal with it because it's like you're gonna lose respect and credit. It's not like America, you
Yeah,
just
but
making that
listen,
dollar
Jake.
and that's it.
Right.
You don't see the same guy no more. You don't give a fuck about it, so you can't make that business over here because this
You
country is
did
so
if
small.
you give that
You
shit.
can't do that
Wow,
shit.
that's
Even the
beautiful.
people who do the dirty ass business, they do it in
Yeah.
the corner and people don't see that shit. You make sure they don't get damn near nobody real because
for
you
real.
will see one or another one. Then we're gonna have a real problem then.
No, but literally, we say the same thing, and that's what killed half of the people. Like that.
I
That's
know.
what
That's what it is. So fentanyl and crack and opiates, that's like something is in the corner. We can't, regardless, we can't deny it because it's gonna be there. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
It's-
I know.
it's
Is
a
it bad
devil
over
thing.
there?
You know
Or
what I mean? We can't,
yeah.
you know what I mean? But what we can do is try to be a real and honest about it and how we handle it and how we speak about it and stuff like that. That's why
Yeah.
also when we speak more about the drugs, that we be honest about that we do, because
Worries for them.
because we take some sort of responsibility when we do the drugs, because we explain why we do these drugs and not those drugs, you know what I mean, for the people who are in this environment. And that's why it's very honest to have these conversations.
Yes, I need this more quick. I need him not to do that anymore in camera because the people that are in my chat are all in recovery. So just don't.
I told him don't do
I know,
it.
I just-
Listen.
I know
I
I don't.
don't-
It's
don't-
obvious. It's just
But you
obvious
gotta
what you're
do
doing. Just saying.
Yeah.
It's just really
I
obvious. I don't want to
know.
trigger anything. So.
I will never interact you stream with bad things and like.
But no, I'm just saying, like,
take
there's
advantage of-
like we're all in recovery too. So like, some of us.
Sure.
I'm not on any.
I mean, I
any
smoke.
bad things. This
For me to say
illegal.
myself, I smoke weed, but I won't sitting here smoking weed. So
Well, I mean, you can
understand
smoke weed. I mean, I guess it's probably probably not a good
no,
idea.
but I'm saying just so I get it.
That is another whole nother animal. That stuff right there. You know what I mean?
Thanks for coming through, Kristen.
Kristen, hi. Thanks for being here.
Can I ask you a question, black woman?
Large.
Yes, Dutch man.
I'm from Denmark.
Denmark man. Yes, Denmark.
Do you have
man. Okay, wait.
I will go.
I'm so
sorry,
American.
guys. I will leave you guys. I will say thank you for everything. God bless.
Don't
and
leave.
so
Don't leave. I think we're
welcome.
safer if you're here. I think you help. I think you help balance this out. You really got to leave.
No,
You really-
I think
I'm
I
not gonna
can't.
troll you guys.
That's
You
what
gotta
it is.
go
I
sleep.
don't know. You might kick Andy's out if he get too much of you girls.
Oh,
That's up to you, though.
my
I can't.
gosh.
Nobody.
Well, but
Yeah, he
crazy
has
thing
to learn that on his own too.
Yeah.
like,
Okay,
it's-
I gotta
James.
do some things. I was so happy to meet you guys.
You
say
too,
hi to you
Michael. That
guys.
was awesome.
Truly,
Thanks for
truly
coming
a blessing.
sharing.
I wish the best
Thank
for you
you.
guys, and I pray for the people over there. Much love.
Thank much love to you.
Alright,
Yeah,
have a good
that
time.
was amazing. He said that for you, Black woman.
I
Yes,
love him.
yes, my
I
friend.
have to ask you a question. Do you have a big booty and a pink pussy?
Oh my God!
Now I gotta let
Yeah,
you.
see, that must have been a setup.
We can't
Because
do that one, dude.
as soon as he left, he was like, "You're gonna kick him out as soon as
I
he gets too
know.
much."
He knew it. Now I gotta ban you from my studio.
Oh my gosh! Actually, inside it is.
Elijah. Now he knows he's in trouble. Like, how did you let your boy go like that? Oh my God.
Yeah, I was like, I think we're safer with you here, sir.
She's
Oh,
a married
boy,
woman.
he looked like he was
He's
he
fucked up.
looked like that last bump really got him going.
I know. I'm like,
I was fulfilling all of his Beyonce.
so I'm like, Mike,
fantasy.
where are you going?
He's like, oh God, please tell me you have a big butt and a pink pussy, please.
George, I'm so sorry. I'm so fucking sorry. I was like, I thought you were gonna have a real conversation. I was gonna go to the bathroom. I was like, all right, you guys have a nice
No
conversation.
conversation left with Mike.
Mike, I know. That was
Mike's in the other room praying for his friend.
I know. Thank God. Man.
Oh my God. Yeah, he said pink pussy.
Literally, like, and he's doing that shit on basically on camera. Like,
That was hilarious. No. Well, look,
he's
and
having a
he
good
he was making sure we knew he did something that seemed like a bump.
night.
It seemed
Yeah.
like a bump of something because he did the teeth and everything.
Yeah, he was yeah.
Look, and then Kristen, that was your first time here. That's the first time.
Please, oh my God, Jesus
That
Christ!
is literally the first time anything like that has happened.
Yes, that really. We always talk housewives, and we're like maybe, and then all of a sudden these Dutch guys come up in here because I posted my link. But we had a good conversation. Mike's really he's really pathetic. What is it called? Pathetic. They were really high. It was really cool because we're all high on weed. So I'm like, and all of a sudden this dude, I just can't believe you said that. Well, I mean, it was a good conversation.
It was, and it left with it left on a funny note because I didn't even feel disrespected, you guys. I'm not disrespected because his friend said it's only a problem if I make it a problem, and I thought that shit was hilarious.
I mean, yeah, yeah, I know. But you know what? Hey, Gotti girl, thanks for coming through, everybody.
Thanks for coming.
We're just hanging out.
Hilarious.
You know what I haven't done though? When I've been uploading these on the podcast side, I haven't been breaking them down. So I'm like, guys, please read the chapters because me and Large after an hour and we're done housewives, we go on to like
yeah, exactly in an hour.
I know
I should completely off.
I really should, but I think people actually appreciate it. I'm getting more downloads. People are like on the podcast side, they're like, they appreciate the conversation. I'm like, really? I don't shut the fuck up.
Well,
like,
I could see our actual just conversation being excellent on podcasts. That's what people like.
Yeah. I'm like, come watch the Crazy Live where I don't sit the fuck still, or these people, the unsolicited porn that comes up every once in a while. Like, oh my God, I had a black.
Well, now that you mentioned that one guy who just said that could have been his thing the other day. Because that racer stripe on his jacket looked familiar.
I didn't even look. I barely looked. All right. Oh my God, he probably was him. Oh, I was like, oh, you gotta go, sir. Goodbye, sir.
That was hilarious. Mike knew it was coming too. Mike was like, "Well, it's time for me to go to my room." He just did his last bump. I'm
not a prude or anything, guys, but like, I just can't have that shit. Large is a married woman over here. You know?
Yeah. I was married.
I told him how many times don't disrespect, don't say anything fucked up because
Yeah, look, I'm seriously, I'm over here laughing. I'm sorry. It was hilarious.
He must be like in the black. He's like
who said in the chat they're polar opposites? Like no wonder they're friends.
Yeah, I think freaking power. I think they are. I don't know. I was only asking how they met, but I mean. not my business, I guess. But it's cool that they have each other because I mean, I thought about I really thought about this today when I know access to my phone or my I was like, oh my fucking, I had to walk somewhere. I thought, and I'm like, I would never survive. Like, I don't know. It was the whole thing with nobody. I couldn't talk to anybody. Like, I couldn't tell anybody. Like, if something would happen, it freaked me the fuck out. And I was like, oh my God, I'm such a child. I'm like literally a kid trapped in an adult's body. I was losing my mind, Larja. I called my dad. I'm like, Dad, I'm on the internet. And he's like, calm down. I'm like, put John on the phone. I was like, I'm like, I'm like, fucking. She's like, that's what's wrong with you. I said, she's like, you're hyperventilating. I'm like, fucking call George right now. Tell him to come the fuck home now. Tell him to go get money. Get the fuck home. He's like, can I just go pay it? I'm like, yeah, go fucking pay it. I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I don't have the fucking internet. I was like, I don't have a fucking phone. Fuck Apple. I hate these motherfuckers. I was like losing it. I can't do my life. I'm like, now I can't get ready. Now there's no glam to get done. And there wasn't anything. I'm like, fuck. And I was having a good morning. I was on time. I was literally hair at 8 o'clock or makeup at 8 o'clock, hair by 10. And then it left. I was like, motherfucker. I was having a good morning. I want to talk about Salt Lake. And this fucking goddamn internet. I was like, oh, in the middle of the show too. So I'm getting ready. I'm watching the show. I was like, oh, I'm watching. And all of a sudden Heather's face freezes. I was like, oh, let me just go redo the, and let me just go like, hit the button, looking at the Wi-Fi still here. But I don't got a fucking internet. And I'm like, mother, and I can't call them because I don't have my fucking internet. And Apple hasn't sent me my phone. I'm like, I was going to walk to George's work. That's how fucking, I was like, I'm so fucking, and then it's so cold out. And I have 5 cats here. I'm just like, finally, I figured that I got FaceTime to call my another iPhone, which was my dad. I'm like, thank God, because like, I don't know who else I was going to call. And I have no friends. That was my whole point. I've cut almost everybody off, and then people that I do talk to have moved. So it's like I really, and then my other 2 friends are at work. I don't have any. I have nobody like really don't. You guys, you live in like everybody I have all in different states. Like you hate the fact that you're in California, and my dad's gonna have to drive us across country one day, pick everybody up.
You go to BravoCon?
I didn't even know. I don't know.
I think BravoCon is on for sure, you guys. And we're going to be in Vegas again, from what I heard.
Jacqueline's going to have to put me in her goddamn suitcase and fucking drag my ass there because I'm not going to want to fly.
From New Jersey to here? They don't have a bullet train. They got a train that goes across the countries. Get a sleeper car, girl. You get you a nice sleeper car on an Amtrak train that takes you from the East Coast to the West Coast. Get off over by as close as you can to Vegas, and you won't have to see Nara. So you can have your whole own sleeper room with your table and your Wi-Fi. And
where's my mom and dad? Where's my parents? I can't do that. I need Jacqueline. Where's Jacqueline, honey?
Like driving. It's practically like driving.
All right. I don't know how to do this. I don't know how they're going to get me there. I don't know how they're going to get me there. Just get me there. Let Jacqueline just fucking drug me for the day and get me there. That's all I ask. I don't want to remember. I just want to wake up on BravoCon day. I don't even need tickets.
So funny. So you're giving them permission to
knock me you. Just knock me out. Make sure I don't fucking hit my head.
Mr. T you like on the A-Team. I pity the fool. I pity the fool. Remember he couldn't fly and he would just wake up at their destination.
Yeah, well, guess what? Last time I took a Xanax because Adam pissed me off and left me. And I, in New York, took a Xanax at BravoCon and hit my head. And I had hit my head on the hotel door and got a fucking concussion. Talking to these guys, all slurring my words. They're like, Terry's like, you're not hanging up. You're not making any sense. I couldn't remember 1 minute after the other. I'm walking to try to get to where these assholes were that I left. That I didn't want to. That I came with and then didn't want to be with. And then I sat around. I was like, I fucking hate all of you. I hate all of you. I hate fucking every one of you. I'm out of here. I'm going to go home. I don't know why I'm going to Ryan.
Dustin, I didn't see Dustin came in. Did you see Dustin came in?
Yeah, I did. I'm sorry, Dustin.
I was over there. I was getting my 420. I'm sorry.
Oh, I lost my 420 while they were talking. They were funny. That was funny.
They were hilarious.
I was thinking you guys were getting offended.
I got a friend like that. I got a friend like Danish. She called me the other night and she was like, can you tell me a way? Can you help me think of a way to get back at my manager because I feel like she did this and this. And I was like, well, first off, that's no way to start the new year. Second off, it's not like you can catch a case. Third off, you're a single mom. You wouldn't want to be separated from your kids. And fourth off, you sound like you're trying to really go for charges of harming personal property and assault.
There's a crackhead that will do anything for $100. Go find a crack will do anything for $100.
Oh my God, you're right. Next time I'll tell her.
They have no future.
No, I'm not going to tell her because she'll find a way to do it.
No, listen, a crackhead with no future. They have no future.
Guys. Look, I was like Michael. I was like Mike. I talked her down. She ended up
Good,
calling me
good,
the next day. She's
good.
like, "Thanks so much for talking to me last night,
Listen.
because had I called somebody else, I might be in a different
No,
situation right now."
seriously. When that was going on with my parents, I could Mimir and Dustin, Aaron. Mimir had to literally 3 or 4 times like talk me off the ledge because I was so it was horrible. Like it was my dad was so devastated. It was like the first month was awful. I cried for like 2 weeks straight, and I'm like, because I'm like, it's not gonna be okay. It's not gonna be, because I thought my mom was taking everything from him, and he was gonna fucking end up turning around, burning the fucking house down, burning all the shit. Really thought that he was that she was going to take everything from him. That's what he was afraid of. And then he was hurt and
Look, and
devastated.
then Palisades happened, and you like, never mind.
Yeah. Yep. I know. Mimir, oh my God, it was horrible. And then I had to apologize. I'm like, I'm so sorry. Because she's like, it's okay. I'm like, no, fucking it's not okay. It's not fucking okay. Stop saying it's okay. And she's like, I don't know what you want me to say. I'm like, I don't want nothing. It was bad. It's all right now, though. It's actually brought us all closer. Isn't that weird? Very weird. Love all of you so much.
That usually happens.
It's weird. It's so strange because we all actually were able, and now we're like telling each other how we feel because it was like, oh shit, mommy hated you. Oops, I didn't mean to say that. She didn't hate you, but
Yeah.
we didn't know. It was out of the blue for all of us, so it was a shock. So
Where
but,
I am, the air quality is fine. Like the sky is
yeah,
orange, but we can't really smell it or taste it, kind of thing, you know.
I
But
was worried.
anybody who's in my voice that's in Southern California already knows you better have that N95 on and some goggles. That particulate matter is full of poison.
I'm telling you, I'm addicted to watching Ratchet TV. Be the fuck off on Jag. I'm sorry, it's so bad of me to watch, but he cracks me the fuck up.
Oh no! So where were you? So it's called Ratchet.
Watching the bushes. I haven't watched today yet, but I'm watching him as you go backwards, and I say nothing. I joined his channel. I've unsubbed and unsubscribed from her. Her and Jag went after me. Fuck both of them. I don't care.
Mhm.
I unsubscribed. I'm not going to support you anymore. Fuck you. I guess supported you for a long ass time, and like you're gonna talk to me like that. Like, I don't give a fuck anymore anyway. But watching them go back for things, she's not gonna listen. So I was just gonna be her friend, but then she was like, really, I'm not gonna fuck with you like that. No, you're not. I'm not fucking with you anymore. But I started watching Ratchet TV. He loses it, but it's fucking funny. And I'm like, dude, stop it, please. Please. But I'm like, I'm dying, but I can't. Like, I was laughing so hard. I'm like, so fucking mean.
Oh
And
my
he's like,
God!
he's so
Really?
mean. And he's like, motherfucker. I'm like, oh my
I don't
God.
think I've ever heard of this person.
Huh?
I don't think I've heard of this person.
Oh my God. Okay. He's on, it's Ratchet TV. So Donat has Donat, and then he's Ratchet Shit. But then Ratchet Shit TV, I think it's called. It's I'll send you the link. He's so funny. Him and Jag hate each other, man. It's just another one that she's beefing with, you know. And that was on Sean's channel with her, and everything was cool. No, not yet. I'm going to do Southern Charm and Southern Hospitality soon, probably Monday, actually. And we only have one episode left of Salt Lake, guys. Isn't that crazy?
Yeah, just one episode. I'm still trying to figure out why the F Brittany is so weird. If she's not bringing up unsolicited information about her personal life that she's already told a group of mothers that she chooses community peen over her children. So it's already not sitting well with them, is my point of that description. And she would interject at random times. Oh, we're having problems to take over the conversation. And you guys don't even care. Nobody even reacted because we don't care, because he's 1 of 10, bitch. He's 1 of 10. If he was 1 of 1, then we would care, because you don't have nobody. But you got 9 in the freaking pocket. So why should we care? You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And she would just say that at awkward times. And then how she came to the Tiffany's dinner, not in costume. Yeah. And immediately was like, oh, me and Jared, blah. Like just Jared vomit every time she got in the room.
Yeah. And
then make a big deal out of Angie K saying exactly what exactly is going on. All of a sudden, Angie K and Dr. Heavenly got a whole lot in common, because they both just told the truth. That's all. Mm-hmm. You told her you had 10 dudes. You told her the three of them were main dudes. Main out of 10 implies that they're main because they get something special, whether it's ass or pink pussy.
I was like, yo, he must look. I'm like, oh, he likes black girls. He's in the black girls. Oh shit,
Uh,
he's dying right now.
you know
He,
what I mean?
he
So
wanted to see your face. He's in love.
yeah, no.
He's in love.
Yeah, I'm her mod, but I still haven't got my wrench. She's
Are you on
hilarious.
the
It's
How
been
do-
like freaking, how long has it been, Bianca? It's almost been a freaking year. It's been since last season. At the end of last season, she announced that I was her mod. She announced it and everything, huh, Bianca? And then she announced it again. And then she even tried to do it one time, but couldn't do it. And I
I
swear
don't
I
know
see the
either.
direction. And I'm like, she's a brilliant woman. I was like, I would have my wrench by now if she really wanted me to have my wrench. That's what I'm thinking at this point. That's what I'm thinking. I'm going to tell her that when she's over on my channel next Wednesday at 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Standard. 3 p.m. Pacific time. She's going to be on. And I'm really going to ask her. I'm going to show her. I'm going to be like, here, let me show you right now. Yeah.
I should
The channel with Dr. Heavenly is called Dr. Heavenly Kimes on YouTube.
I like her.
It's almost been a year. She said she didn't know how. Yeah, you saw that. But then I saw somebody with a fucking wrench. I was like, and how'd that happen? And that person I never see in there, Bianca. I never hardly see that. Now I don't even know who that. That was an unfamiliar name in these YouTube streets, as far as I'm concerned, man. But like Mike said, it's only a problem if I make it a problem.
I know. I was like, I'm like, is he fucked up? He's like, but you know what's? I don't want to. I don't know something.
I snort a lot too, girl. I snort a lot too. It's hilarious. Hilarious. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. When I was younger, I had this laugh that sounded like I was crying. They'd be like, "What's wrong?" And I was cracking up. I was like, nothing at all. You just made me pee my pants a little bit.
I missed it earlier too. Where is he at? I'm trying to find Ratchet TV. These people are crazy. Oh my god, there's so many videos I haven't seen it. I'm just like, I don't understand.
Yeah. But yeah, Brittany, something's up with her. And now in this episode, even though, and then she was rubbing it in Bronwyn's face about her position with Lisa. And so I'm not sure why, if she's actually Heather's friend, why is Lisa taking all the flack for where she's positioned in a room? It's weird. Something's weird there. And because Heather, this episode did say something about, I introduced you to these ladies and I've been taking up for you or something like that. Didn't she say something?
Yeah, she's like Heather's friend or something. Yeah, she's like, I've been trying to get you these girls to like you.
Right. So because of that, it makes me think, what the fuck is going on that you spent all this time on vacation, the first 3 hours, being mad about where Lisa put you if you Heather's friend? Exactly. So these shows are always playing in my damn face. They're always playing in my face.
This is Ratchet Shit TV's YouTube channel, I think.
Right.
Or that's the link to that one thing. But yeah, you can find him through there. He's fucking hilarious. He's doing other content, but like when they start talking, because all they do is go after him now. I guess he does a little bit of that. But he's so fucking funny. He's so funny. I'm like, dude, stop your cat. Like, I was like,
yeah, that was hilarious. But I don't know. What do you think about Brittany? And then she's so fake. How are these ladies who were so keen and receptive with Monica Garcia all of a sudden daft as F when it comes to Brittany's switch and bait deflection with, oh, Jared's been poking me. We already knew that.
Right.
And then Heather, the one who's like, receipts, timelines, she's going to be like, oh, I'm trying to give you some warms right now. I understand exactly what it was, sitting there crying with the bitch.
Yeah, because nobody wants to fuck you, Heather. Nobody tried to fuck you. Shut up. I'm just saying. She doesn't know anything. She doesn't know how she feels.
Yes, Meredith is who needs to go. She was acting a little unhinged.
She's like that. She's definitely she's not. She's basically reminds me now. Brittany and Bronwyn are great additions, I think. Because even though Brittany's a little crazy, she's a good housewife wise, right?
And they need to bring Monica back.
Well, I want Monica to come back, but I feel like she's more of the other show. because I wanted her to come back, but then I was like, oh, she's so much.
I don't know if I'll even go watch the other show. They need to bring her where I'll watch her.
I like it. You didn't watch Secret Lives of Mormon Wives? Oh my god.
No, I haven't watched that. I have watched Bling Life.
I saw that. I've been watching that. Well, it's another
I like
episode.
that a lot. And House of Ho.
You are not. Why are you not watching Black Mirror then? You should be watching Black Mirror.
Oh, well, Black Mirror, I told you, no, it's on my channel. I had to pay for the series. Oh my god.
I know. Can I just send you my thing? I'll send you my link.
No. It should be on free. You know how they cycle. I'll check every now and again.
On Netflix, isn't it? You're on Netflix.
No, it wasn't in my Netflix. It's Coastal, I think, because also somebody had they were like, oh, Blink Twice is in my Amazon Prime. And they were on the East Coast in New Jersey, as a matter of fact. And I was like, I ran to my computer and nope, here.
You can get it on Amazon. It's on Netflix and Amazon.
Let me see. What, Black Mirror?
Yes. Oh my god, I need you to watch it. I need to talk about it. I really need to talk about it.
I've already watched the first 4 episodes of, is it 4 episodes so far of what's it called?
Really? Which one?
Oh, look. It says that it's in Netflix right now. I can watch it right now.
Oh my god, please watch it. Please watch San Junipero. Oh my god, please.
San Junipero.
I'm literally gonna go watch it after this. I'll watch it again. I can't. Like, I'm in the mood to watch something that makes me feel like it's so weird. Like when spiritual stuff and like when I'm not watching reality TV, I'm watching things that, like, near-death experience stories, and like I find stuff like that. I couldn't believe this. I can't even explain this show. It's so strange, but it's like you can't tell. I can't get right there. You can't tell if it's future or past. But it's just fucking awesome. It's just San Junipero makes you cry though, but it's just fucking wow. You're like, I want to go there, or like I want that. I hope we get that choice. Oh, I want to be there so bad. Avalon, dude, I can't stop thinking about this. This is crazy. I have to look up Avalon now because it was Dana. Her name was Dana. She used to be on Adam's channel, and she was a spiritual person. And she's like, oh my, no, it was Mocha Green. No, Mocha, what's her name? Mocha.
Mama's car.
Mocha is the one who told me that. I was Lady of the Lake. What's her name? She was on our Adam's channel before. I forget her. I gotta remember. I'm so high right now and I can't think of her name. But anyway, she was the one who was pulling the cards. And she's like, you were a Lady of the Lake. You have the energy of a Lady of the Lake. I'm like, what the fuck is that? She's like, you're the one who pulls the sword out of the lake. And I said, is that why water? I need to be around water. It's not that I want to be in the water. I just need to be around it. Like, I need to have a pool or the ocean, or I feel very unbalanced, and I could never understand it. But that makes so much sense now. I mean, I really do feel like this is my first incarnation here too, which is so odd. Well, coming from somebody that didn't even know about incarnation, it's not really, because I didn't realize that that was true. But when every single person that's read, and he does my thing, and you know that you weren't here with your first thing, I'm like, I can tell. I'm not very good at being a human. Not good at all. I'm so sensitive. I'm like a freaking. I can't deal with myself. I really can't. Empathy sucks. But I feel like the energy's changing, but something's up this week.
Something's definitely up for Shirley.
And I don't want to say his name, but there's this prophet guy. I can't remember. He was on TikTok. He's predicted everything, like the 2 things that happened on January 1st. He predicted everything that's been happening, the fires. And he predicted something for today. And how much time do we have left? An hour and a half. And everything came true. So I was hoping that nothing bad happened today. I got to stop watching that stuff, because they put it into it gives into our zeitgeist. And I feel like the people worry about it, it creates it. And it's like, oh shit, Krista. Like, I can't, if it can be seen, it can be changed. That's usually the rule. But there's some things that they see in the future that they see that you can't be changed. And I get a little breakdown about it. But we're on the most benevolent timeline possible, so it doesn't matter. I'm so proud of that. I was like, how is the younger generation? I would go to these conferences. I'm like, how is the younger generation going to class? Like, how are we going to change the planet? How are we going to raise the vibration? How? They're so younger than us. We don't have time. We're running out of time. They're like, just don't worry about it. I had no idea what they meant, but literally, they are spreading everything. Like, TikTok is like truth. It's so strange. I thought it was like a joke. But these kids are so much younger than me, like in their 20s, and they're like watching and reading these books, like the book, the fuck's it called? The Tibetan Day of the Dead. What's it called? Oh my God, Chris, I'm so fucking high. I can't think of it. Anyway, it's this book and it's a Tibetan something. And and it's all, they have it all breaking down on TikTok and these young kids are talking about it. I'm like, geez. I'm like, didn't understand how you guys were going to raise it. Like, how is that going to work? And then Elon comes over, you know what I mean? I don't know. It happened. So last year I didn't think anything good was going to happen. I really thought we were going down like, and then all of a sudden things are like, I don't know. I feel later. I feel like whatever the pressure was, it's overflowing, and we're now in that like race to the, I want to say Christ consciousness, but peace. I just want to say peace, duality, compromise, duality with compromise. That's all I need. I like duality. I like the problem solve. I don't want everything to be perfect, but we need compromise. I know. I feel bad. Is she mad at us? Is she mad because we're high, or is she mad because we were talking about she hates politics? But she still has to put me in a suitcase and drag me to fucking BravoCon. And if he does not have one in New York, that is so not fair. That's not fair. He should have an East Coast one and a West Coast one. He's got housewives on both sides. And I don't know why he wouldn't want to go to New York. We had so much fun. I didn't even have to go in. I had so much fun. Oh my God. Adam left me.
Well, I think the accommodations in Vegas are just like, it's built for conventions.
Would you go?
You know what I mean? Like, it's just,
they need to give us press pass.
But
I want a fucking press pass. I want a fucking room that we can go to that has tables that we can do it. I can't stand how they don't treat. Like, I can't take it. I want to be. I really wish it wasn't so much fun. Like, I wish I didn't want to go see everybody because I don't fangirl over people except I fangirl over Ryan Bailey and like other podcasters. I guess I would fangirl over Ryan Bailey. That's it. That's where I was going when I hit my head at the last one. I was going to his like happy hour, and I thought that the door that he was saying, I thought the door to the hotel was heavy, so I pulled it really hard. And it was so light, right in the head. Terry, remember that? And I had a fucking egg on my head. Oh my God, I couldn't remember anything. And I was like, I looked at my friends, I'm like, I fucking hate you people. I hate you fuckers. I don't even want to fucking be here. It's hot here. We were Caroline's and Joe Gorga was on stage. And I looked at her and I was like, I don't know why I came with you people. I don't fucking like you motherfuckers. I can't believe I did this. I want to fucking go home. I hate all of you. And I was crying. I was like, I fucking hate her. I'm leaving. I left. It was bad. Mocha Rain. Thank you. It was Mocha Rain. Yes. I don't know. Yeah, I think so. Probably. I stopped watching because it hurts my feelings to watch them. So the rejection's too much for me. I supported him for a long time. He was the first podcaster. He's the reason I do that. Well, Adam's the reason I do this, but Ryan Bailey was the first podcast I ever listened to about reality TV. I was fucking invested. I was like, and then I was like, wait, I can do this. I'm like, I can stop blogging and be a fucking podcaster. And then Zach Peter's like, no, you can't. You're the fucking angry blogger. Nobody's gonna fuck with you. You cannot be a podcaster. I'm like, no. I was like, I don't want to go to YouTube. He's like, you got to go meet my friend Adam, and you got to go to YouTube because people need to see you because they don't understand you. You're the angry blogger. I'm like, I am. He's like, you're shadow banned, babe. Nobody's gonna fuck with you on a podcast. They got to see your face and know you're not an asshole. I was like, you're right, and it worked. And I was like, oh. Now I would never do this without I don't like put my camera on. I feel very like, I don't know. I feel very connected. And it's like, I remember watching Adam and I'd be like, I unsubscribed because it hurt my feelings too bad. I would watch Adam and if he didn't have his, it was weird. When he didn't have a panel and stuff, it was like, he didn't engage with us. It was different. But so that's why I always try to engage with everybody and I leave my thing up sometimes. I feel bad for Dustin. I was already off track as it was, and I didn't really, I feel bad. Sometimes he just sits and listens to us. Yeah, Dear Dana, that's what it was, Terry. You're exactly right. It was Dear Dana. Mocha Rain was there. It was Dear Dana. She was also, Dear Dana told me about which two people told me about my Earth Angel, who is, when I see the number 109, I see it all the time. My whole life I saw it. That's the time I was born. That was my birth angel. Her name's Minerva Minnie. She's a 7-year-old little girl. And she's been with me. She's been my birth angel through lifetimes. But she came with me in this lifetime to protect me. She was my birth angel. But literally, Dana fucking told me about her. And so does two of my other spiritual people, like the mediums, the readings and stuff I get. And then I'll talk to her and I'll tell her to play with, dude, she plays with the cats constantly. It's so crazy. I know who my guides and guardians are. I know there's a lady on YouTube that draws pictures of your guides and guardians. All of mine are a couple of my grandparents, and then the rest are fairies and trolls and stuff. I told you I'm so fucking white. I definitely came from Avalon, I think. I don't know. I'm really freaked out right now. I don't know why. I didn't watch it yet. I'm going to watch it after this. I don't
Yeah,
know.
don't be all freaked out. I think it's.
I know, but like I never had oh my god. I'm not. I think when I was younger, I know that there was no such thing as these tunnel. Like my grandma was not picking me up and going to take me to tunnel slides and at Alcyon Park, Lake Park. My dad's like, "What are you fucking talking about?" He's like,
Yeah.
"That." I'm like, "Oh, Astra." It happened. I'm like, "Oh my god, she was gone by the time I was 8." So she was
Aw.
Astra traveling back to us from the planet we came from, which is Alcyon. And where I live, so I get out of rehab, right? And I'm like, I'm basically still at rock bottom. My friend lets me stay with him. I look across the street, Alcyon Lake. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? And I would think about it. I would always remember that these parks I guess I call them parks. I don't know what these parties or something she would take me to. But I was astro traveling to these like weird, like, I don't know, amusement park. It was weird, but there was no such thing. And now I know now that's my grandma died when I was really young, but I've mourned her my whole life. I don't ever talk about her, but it's my booster. I showed pictures of her earlier this week, but she's my fairy godmother. And then we have Minnie Minerva. She's somewhere around here. She's my little. I can't see. I want to see them. I really wish I could. Sometimes I can hear them a little bit. I can hear them sometimes, but there's like 7 or 8 around me. I needed a lot of guides and guardians when I was on drugs. I didn't know that. Like I died a lot, and I got really lucky a lot. Like 20 years. Fentanyl wasn't around when I was getting high, but it was starting to be there. But there wasn't any Narcan either. You know, you had to go to the hospital if you OD. There wasn't anybody coming up and OD like hitting you with Narcan. So I overdosed 3 times. But the last time I died, and that was the worst, and that was it. And they
In
had
the same incident? In the same incident 3
No,
times?
no. It was like within a 3-year period. It was really. I started doing dope the last 6 months, and yeah, I kept overdosing, and I just kept doing it and smoking. And then that last one was I died when I woke up. I felt like I was gone for a long time, and I started to laugh. I don't know why. I don't know why. I was cold. I just had, they had just brought me back. I knew they cut my clothes off. I had all the machines on me, and they were trying to like get me to come back. And I was like, and I look over, I see a cop with my pocketbook, and I knew I saw drugs in there. He walks over to me, and he goes, "I'm going to throw out your wax paper and your pills, and I'm going to leave your purse right here." And he's like, "You're going to get fucking clean. And if you come to fucking court, he's like, I'm telling you now, he's like, you're on the edge of, you're going to die." He's like, you're not there yet. He's like, you're not at rock bottom, but you're going to be. And he's like, "I'm throwing this out for you." He's like, "I'm not charging you." I could have went to jail for that. That was like it would have been my 4th charge. I was all like, I got so fucking like, I was like, there's no way I'm not getting clean. Like by the time I went to court with that, like I went to court with my overdose, whatever, he had dropped the entire thing. I was clean and everything, but like, it was that. And just I wasn't really scared to die or shit. It was just that that actually did scare me. Cause I was like, oh my God. Like, and then I mean, I don't know. I didn't mean to overdose a couple times, but like that last time was just something was different. Like I left that hospital and I just literally, I went away for like mental. I went for rehab. I went everywhere. But I still had 5 years left of fucking on paper. I met George in 2014 and I didn't get off paper until 2017, which is fucking wild to me that was 8 years ago. I can't believe I've been literally charge free for 8 years. I was always in court, always charged with something, always fucking worried about. I was no peace of mind, Larja, none. And I didn't live like that. I don't know what the fuck. I could never ever live like that. I would die. I literally I get stressed out with my sister. Like when other people come over and I think they have drugs on, it starts to like I get really fucking nervous. Like it switched. It was like I used to be like I would go right to Camden. I didn't give a fuck. I'm a white girl walking in Camden buying fucking crack. You know what I mean? And I'm like, I could have died so many different fucking times. And my sister, she would come with me and she would be like, "No, you can't go here." And like, I don't know how. Thank God I'm alive. I don't know. I'm alive for a reason. For a fucking reason. I was literally homeless. My parents were not taking me back this last time. That was it. That was it. I had nothing. And then I met George. I was clean living at my parents'. That whole thing was so wild. And I met him and I was like, he's like, "I'll give you a couple years to stop." I'm like, I'm done. I'm done. Like, so. He's like, because I didn't have a job. I didn't know how to make money any other way. And he's like, I was like, "No, I'm done. I don't care about it. I'll go get a job." I went and got a job. Like a real job, But I still, he paid like a lot of my fines off, but the IRS, he can't realize a lot of money. $80,000 I still owe them though. I really needed to go away. I hate them. My other dad, he doesn't like the government. Like he does not pay. He's like, what the fuck, whatever. You know what I mean? He's crazy. You know, he's right. He's absolutely right. But it doesn't fare well when you're going and you're like literally robbing the government. Like I just didn't pay taxes on all the money I was making. I refused. Well, I didn't refuse. I claimed 12 dependents and never paid my taxes. And it fucking was. And I didn't even go. The thing is, I wasn't even in trouble really. I got in trouble for something completely different. But it was really bad though. But it looks really bad on paper. I look really bad on paper.
What?
That's the thing. People on paper can look really bad, but they're not. Like I keep thinking now about Kiki, right? Like we were talking about the other day. And so many people don't know about methadone. And like they probably thought that she was purposely, you know what I mean? I can tell you right now, I can feel it that the methadone is probably what happened. You know, like it's because nobody falls asleep like that. I've seen people on methadone and they fall asleep with their car running. Like you fall asleep in your clothes, in your food. And I keep thinking about her and I'm like, I hope people know that was a side effect of what she was taking and that nobody did anything. I don't feel like now. I feel like that answered some questions, even because I'm not going to butt in and like I said it a couple of times because I'm like, guys, you said that she falls asleep. I've seen this happen twice now. People I know that fell asleep with their car running and died from like literally methadone because they literally give it to you and then you leave and they don't worry about how you have to drive home. It's not really safe, you know. And even if you get take-home bottles on the weekends, you take it 4 or 5 in the morning because when you wake up or when your start your day or whatever it is, same time every day usually. So, you know, it just fucked up. It just so fucked up. I know, and like maybe on Suboxone, it's not. I always feel like it's not that much. It is different, but I still feel tied to my past. And even though it's been 10 years, 12 years, I've been on them since 2007, but clean, literally doing the right since 2012. And I just my doctor, I'm done. I don't want to do them anymore. I have to do, and the only way to get off of them is to take a shot, like a Suboxone shot. Everybody I know that's gotten off of it has gotten off of that. I've tried so many times. I only take a tiny piece of it. It's crazy, and that's from being opiate. That's from opiates 12 years ago. And now that has been in my system for so long that I don't know how my system would react without it. I really don't. I would go through fucking horrible withdrawal, but I don't want to. That's what the shot's for. And if it wasn't for withdrawal, I would have been off the fuckers a long time ago. The whole reason I'm on it is because of that. I just refuse to go through withdrawal. It is the most. It's you want to die. It just I can't even. It's yeah. I was on Adams for a year and a half. No, literally. I give him credit. Yours can tarry, let's say, yeah. Without Adam, I wouldn't be here. I would never have done this without him, ever. Like, if he didn't let me know, I wouldn't. I would have never done this on my own. Like, I didn't know how to do a YouTube channel, you know what I mean? Like, I didn't know what I was going to do. And I was so fucking shadow, like, the harsh reality, my evil twin, you know, the Wicked Witch of the West. She's not here any longer. I'm the witch. I'm, like, literally the good witch, right? I'm reality Krista Marie. That algorithm is fine. The other one, on the other hand, he's like, you got to get rid of that. He's like, you have to change everything.
We all have a past, girl. We all have a past.
No, like, but I was married to the harsh. I was married to reality, harsh reality. I was married to that reality part. I'm like, but I don't want it. And Dana's like, you're the unpopular opinion. I was the unpopular opinion for like 2 months. And then I was like, I'm married to reality. I really want reality back. And I'm like, oh my, and actually Jordan needs my channel. Jordan's like, reality of Christopher. I was like, oh, that's it. And I'm like, who's starting your own podcast? I don't know why I didn't stick with that, but that was always going to be a podcast. I really should start doing it. We should probably do each. You know what, Larja?
Oh,
we do a tweak. You should be one, and I'll be the other. You argue her point, or whoever's point, argue the other. Because we usually can do that, right?
Yeah,
like and I'll be like Whitney, or like, and oh my god, we could argue. Mims did that before, and it was fun. Like he had somebody representing Erica, somebody, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we argued, and that would be cool. Like, whose side you're on, because that would actually work. Because usually I would just do it by myself. I try really hard. I try to do it that way. I should just stick to whose side you want. I really should, shouldn't I? I mean, it's just why I'm being lazy. That's my fucking problem. I just get my notes and it's it. Like I gotta stop being fucking lazy. I have no excuse not to sit there and get a script for whose side you want instead of just doing a recap. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's literally that's the podcast, and I say I'm arguing both sides, and I never. I mean, we kind of do, but I've been getting good reviews. I'll have to show them to you. The ones that wrong because I just uploaded like 15 episodes. I'm supposed to upload. I don't know what happened. I just get lazy. That's so stupid of me, though. Literally, large. It's just one little upload to Buzzsprout, and they send your podcast to all the podcast platforms. It's so easy, but I got so lazy. I didn't. It was. I was. I'm telling everybody, if you're listening on the podcast side, yeah, like fucking 5 years ago now.
No, this is the third time she'll be on. This is our third annual
Oh yay!
interview. She usually comes this is the third time it's in January, and it's the third time that it's like on the 15th, or no, it was actually on the 17th, my birthday one time, and it was on the 15th. This is the second time it's been on the 15th.
Isn't it nice to meet people that like Dr. Heavenly, like people that you watch with you, then you look up to her and then become friends with them, and you're like, it's such a good, it's part of this. That's what I like, a part of this whatever we're doing, whatever we do. Right. It's like the best part of it, I think, too. Like,
she really appreciates us. She's one of the people that's like, people.
She knows.
Yeah, she's like, it's because of us.
Thank you. Because this, you guys are really good. Like, you guys really are diehard. I want to start watching it. I just get my brain heart starts to hurt because I'm already
right.
You know what I mean? But I listen to him like, oh my god, this I would.
It's a different genre. It's not like Housewives. It is, but it's not.
I know. I know. But I wanted because I like Dr. Heavenly a lot on your channel. I think I saw him. But then I'm like, guys, where do I start?
Exactly.
Is Martell is that a different?
This season is crazy because they have her over there looking all kind of mean. And as it turns out, the lady's lying, even though I went on her live and I asked her, I need to upload that video, even though I went on her live and asked her, were you lying? And she's like, no, I wasn't lying. I'm telling the truth.
The troll lady?
I was like, yeah, right.
Is it the troll lady, the little troll girl? Or no? Remember the little troll lady?
No, not the sweet tea lady.
Okay. Oh, I called her. Oh, yeah.
That's the new wife. No, this is the doctor that left, remember, a couple of years ago when she came back. And she was like, she wanted to fight Dr. Heavenly. She was chasing around the table and she knocked Dr. Jackie down.
What's her name, man? Phaedra.
Dr. Contessa Metcalf.
Oh, Contessa. Oh,
yes.
I know the names because of all the drama around it. Because looking for our stuff, I'm like, oh, I hear about it, and I'm like, oh, where do I start? I know Married to Medicine, and then I always get, and then the other one that you watch, Married to Medicine. No, I'm not Married to Medicine. What's the other one? It's on Saturday nights. Martell.
Love and Marriage Huntsville.
No, I'm such an idiot. Yeah.
Yes.
I know. I get my Martell. Why do you guys hate when he was on Atlanta? I'm like, why do you guys hate this guy? He's really hot. Look at him. I like him with Sheree.
Yeah, right. Well, he's
I realized him. I'm like, oh my god, Krista.
As arm candy. Of course, he's hot.
I know, but that's it. Though.
He came on the show with his wife, who he then was found out to have been cheating on, making side babies with, and then rubbing it in her face and torturing her for 4 years.
I know.
Like. Yeah, like that's a lot, dude. Especially when you're on a whole other show. That part, it's like, dude, how dare you spend your time making this lady's life hell, and you really were over being a guest over on a whole other franchise, sir, as arm candy.
Yep, and I remember he was like, was he the one who wanted to get was talking about drug tests and like lie detector tests and shit like that?
That's Marceau, and he said that to Kiki. You're talking about what they told Kiki.
Oh, that was for Kiki. Oh,
yeah, they wanted her to take. Wasn't it? They wanted her to take a lie detector test and do a drug test.
I remember I said to you, I said, Larger, who the fuck is this person? Who is asking somebody? I was like, who the fuck is asking somebody?
No, that's Marceau. That's Tisha's husband.
I didn't even know them. I was like, why are these people doing this? Fuck this. It's not their business. Because I get so fucking triggered by that. Like, Kiki. Man,
that was a lot. That was a lot.
I know, and I'm telling you that
he blocked me on live. That dude, Marceau. Yeah. I was doing a live one day because they were live, and there had been a little social media kerfuffle as always. Of course. I was going around to all the players, getting their reactions on their Instagrams because they love taking it to social media.
I see.
I was on his.
Keep them relevant.
Oh, it was the day after. It was the same day that Martell and his side chick did the interview.
Yes.
With the other dudes with Marceau's alleged side chick.
Yeah, so I said that's what I thought was that troll bitch.
Right. So on
Like-
that day, I was showing the video of the interview, and I was like, well, I half don't believe her, except let's go over here and look at Marceau. So then we went over and looked at Marceau's. And Marceau was like saying things that the girl said in the video, something about, oh, they've been out here since 3 a.m. And she was very specific about being over at Credit One, getting boned on the desk or bent over in a chair at the Credit One offices at between 2 and 4 a.m. And then he's all, oh yeah, I have my concrete guys out here at like 3 a.m.
Oh, liar
How we
fans.
do it. So I was like, oh, and I was on my live saying this, right? And I was on my live saying it, looking at his video.
I heard, yeah.
And his shit disappeared while I was looking at it.
I remember. You're like, it's gone. It's fucking gone. He's been watching me. He's seen it. He was going.
He must have been watching.
Right.
He must have been watching. And I didn't even have his name in the tag, did I? Because it started off someplace else, didn't it?
I was like, Laura just sounds like me when I talk about you. Sound like when I talk about Jersey. That's how I get. I get so fucking mad. I get so angry because I'm like, this motherfuckers are. They think we're stupid. They're gaslighting us. These fucking assholes. You know what I mean? I get really fucking activated. I'm like, oh, Large, I love it.
Yeah.
I'm like, yo, Large, tell this motherfucker. To a Krista. I can't stand it. Oh my God, I'm so hungry and tired right now. Hi.
Yeah, right. Let's go. It's 3 hours and 30 minutes. I'm gonna go. This was fun. This was like going out for happy hour with my
Yes. Oh my God, you're so funny.
Just 420.
I was thinking, right? I was like, Lord, please. I was thinking about you last night. I was like, come home with me tomorrow, please. I love you so much. Thank you.
So this is like meeting up after work. Now I gotta go home.
We just had our
but I'm already here, so
let's pretend. We're just pretend. Our husbands are
going to rehab like Karen Huger. You didn't tell me what you thought about Karen Huger going to rehab.
No. Why does she have four? Why? What? Four. Fucking 4 DWIs. What the fuck? That's
the lady Cherise said that this was number 4. I heard about that.
Yep, she must only
as dirty as that was for Cherise to say, 4 is 3 too many.
Fucking wow.
You know, like 1 is a mistake. After that, you have like a bona fide issue.
That changes a lot for me because I know she was
also I'm glad that she's finally getting help.
Is she? Is that what she's doing? Did she go to rehab or something?
Yeah, she went to rehab. That's why she missed the reunion.
Okay,
but she is supposed to do a one-on-one with Andy.
Well, listen, she needs it because motherfucker 4. What the fuck? I want to know why the fuck you were. No, go get help. But somebody let her drive, and I want to know who the fuck it was. Where was she at? Who the fuck let her drive? Because that's
where is she going, getting this inebriated, and then getting in the car and driving? Like what? That part, you're right.
Exactly. That part. You're 70. What the fuck are you doing? You know better. Number 4, and then the other one too. What's the other one? I was just going to say her cousin David on the phone with her. Why you? She couldn't even speak, sir. So why didn't you tell her to pull the fuck over? Why are you on the phone with her? Why are you here? I heard the crash. I was so worried. Motherfucker, why were you letting her drive? She couldn't even speak to us or the cops. Or you know what I mean? It's so devastating because I can't believe somebody I know it's her responsibility, but who the fuck let her drive? I don't want to say blue. If it's Blue Eyes, fuck that motherfucker. Fuck him too. She could have died. She obviously needed help, right? Like that makes me mad. I know that it's not their responsibility, but Shannon Spador too. Why did John let her go? Then they see the crash and they don't call the cops. They just I'm like, what is wrong with you people? If you don't care about her, you should fucking care about the other people on the road that they could have killed. You know?
Yeah.
You don't have to give a fuck about them, but why the fuck are you not? Hey, Shane.
Hey, Shane.
We're getting ready to get off now. You guys,
because our vocabulary is deteriorating. If you go back to like hour 1,
you have no idea.
Swears were not as much.
We have had a long.
The later it gets, the more our vocabulary deteriorates.
I'm like, look at me. I'm gonna fucking. My eyes are closed and I'm high. It was a fucking fun conversation with Mike though, and Denmark guy. We'll call him. What was his name? Denmarky or something?
He said he was from Denmark, right? Or he was Danish. Or I called him Dutch.
Shane, what did you do? Shane, you better answer your DMs after this. So I want to know what you fucking did. What did you do, Shane? Just kidding.
Oh, nice charcoal, wine.
Oh my God, I know. Are you all right, Shane? I'm sorry. He had a bad night. I'm sorry. Let me ask you for
Oh,
make sure you're okay. Let's send love to Shane. He fell
yes.
out.
Well, we hope that you feel better. Everything's gonna work out.
Everything's
This
fine.
too shall pass.
It's this fucking YouTube bullshit. I can't deal with it, man. I'm telling you. I tried to tell him the video, I'm like, just don't. Don't. He changed from Sean Atwood's channel, by the way. It's the manager. That's Sean Atwood's manager, podcast
Oh,
manager.
did he get kicked out of the room too?
I don't know. Something happened. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Oh, God.
I don't know. I don't get the whole story. I just
I hope, I hope,
now
I
he
hope
felt
that-
he got hurt. Like he fell and got hurt, but like I don't know, something else happened.
Yeah.
Somebody else. I don't know. All I know is he was looking for Tommy, and then something happened after that. I don't know.
Oh,
Somebody-
no way. Oh my
But
God. God bless you.
I hope he's all right though. God, Shane, you
Heart.
said that. I was like, wait a minute, where are you? What do you
He said
mean?
that he broke it.
Yes, he broke his he got hurt bad.
Oh,
He fell last year, I think. And then he's trying to walk again, right? And I think he's, little of the time, and he's
Yeah.
sometimes he falls. Not last night, right? This is from last year, or do you redid it last night? I hope we didn't break it last night. Yes. However, I don't think you want to hear it now. Well, I feel bad sometimes. Me and Large, I feel like we forget you guys. Not that we forget that you're there. Sometimes I say things that like, I really shouldn't say. All right, I love you guys. Shane, answer your DMs. I just want to send you some love. I'm just make sure you're all right. I should give him a wrench too. How do I give you a wrench? I can't, Large. You're already here. I got to unban him. Remind me to unban that Marky. Oh,
that was yeah, that was funny.
It was funny. I wonder how. I was like, "How'd you?" It was funny. We were talking about Avalon, that dream, and then he popped up. And Mike, I needed to hear that. I needed to hear what he was saying. Actually,
Yes.
it's so crazy. I was like, "Wow, wow, 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 wow." I will. Okay.
Ooh, a sneak peek of Salt Lake City just came out.
I saw it. I'm the reunion. Oh, I didn't see that.
No, of the
Why
finale.
didn't you click on your name? It's okay. Get some more. How do I click on your name? If I star your name.
Pretty good. I slept in pretty late today. I guess you did too. Yeah, no, I woke up like, I don't know, 4 a.m. with a scratched cornea. With a scratched cornea?
Oh no. Now Meredith's having the patch over her freaking eye because
What
Evan
the
got
fuck?
so much attention talking about she woke up with a scratched cornea.
Oh my god.
I don't feel
Wait a
really
minute.
heard unless I lose my temper and start screaming. Why are you yelling at me? Because I don't know who's starting more rumors about me. Well, so I'm not interested. We're doing an audio test. I'm not interested in it.
That was crazy.
Kathy, yeah, you guys both have something in common. Kathy's always at the doctor's. Kathyville too. Dutchman, Shane, oh my god. These two guys from Denmark, Mike and Dutchman, we call him. They came in, he's very prophetic. We were talking about this dream that I had after we talked about housewives, and this guy came in and they're from Denmark. And it's funny because Greenland and Denmark, like I was just watching President Trump and his son talk about like all the things he wants to do, and buying Greenland was one of them. I was like, oh, it's funny that you said that because I just was thinking I didn't know how awesome Greenland was and how beautiful it was. And we called him Dutchman because that was his name on the thing. But I don't know. I needed to hear that though. I really needed to hear that. I need to be reminded of it anyway, I should say. But I have to unblock them. But all right, I love you. I'm fading fast. Everybody. Peace. Larja. Larja.
Yeah, I was trying to hear the
Sorry.
sneak peek for next week.
Oh,
But
okay.
yeah, unblock them. That was fun.
Let me do that. Yeah. I don't have
Yes.
Oh my god, I got it in my eyes.
And Kathy, bless both your hearts, praying for both
Yeah,
of you guys.
exactly. I was so Shane, like, what do you mean you feel Shane? Jesus. He's like, because I talk way too much, and Shane's like, I got mad at him today. He's like, he's like, what did you say? Something about me talking too much in the chat or in the DMs. He's like, take a breath. I don't know. You said something. I was like, you know what? Never mind. I know. Okay, I can't. Shane, I cannot express myself in short form. Okay, now I'm gonna go. Yeah, I feel bad. I love you guys.
Okay. Peace.
Bye. Peace, everyone.
See you guys next time. Smash our buttons, ring our bell.
and leave
See
a
you
comment.